Going live. All right. We need to start recording on Juan. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Boom, boom, boom.
It's funny doing that with like people that are really nervous about fucking it up because they're like the exact opposite of Scott, who's like, "All right, do we hit record now?" Uh, that was what our interview was like.
Oh,
Is it good?
okay.
It started recording. Is it good? Yeah, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Do you hit the button? Yeah. Okay. Then we're good. It's fine. We're good. Let's go.
How did that go?
Really good. It's about 40 minutes. It's very fun.
Oh, nice.
Was Evan there?
Evan was there.
Good.
So, like, even that's probably gonna go up separate from this episode, but we can like pretend I don't know. Fuck Evan. That's all I got. All right. Let's get
Fuck you.
this boat on the water. Uh, should be a short show. Happy 4 years, guys. Happy 4 years, Scott. You and me. Fuck Evan. He's dead to us. All right. It is Sunday, July 6th, 2014, and you are listening to the Irrational Passions podcast. I'm Alex O'Neill, and with me this week I have Scott Guthier. Scott, are you with me?
I am not entirely with you.
Okay. And with us also we have Brian Nobishin Jackson.
I am working on
It's
that.
Sparky Bucky Boom Man!
Two things to start this episode out, to get us rolling, get us going. On July 3rd, 2010, episode 1 of Irrational Passions podcast was recorded. So, and July 6th, actually, 4 years ago today, it came out on iTunes and VG Evo, so that's pretty neat. Happy 4-year anniversary, Irrational Passions. It's just me and Scott, though, because fuck him. This is the text from him. I'll read verbatim. Busy. Told you to go on without me. Without spelled W/O. Fucking heartless monster. He doesn't even know. That's the thing.
Nope.
But Nabishin, you're the new Evan. How does it feel?
Hey, that's me.
Also, other than congratulations.
Appropriate responses would have also been dirty or awesome.
Or awesome. Or good. It's good, guys. The Shovel Knight interview that we recorded is actually just Evan saying, "It's really good, guys," for like 45 minutes in the background. Also, other than 4-year, congratulations, which is awesome.
Why do I take that literally?
Almost half a decade. We're getting there. We'll really celebrate when we do episode 200. We'll do something silly for that, maybe. But also I'd like everyone listening, if they are aware and a fan out there, and I will myself here, to raise a glass to thank you, Ryan Davis. Cheers.
But I'm driving.
But I'm driving, and then someone just crashes into a van full of guns, screams, flips across the road.
Great, Alex killed another person.
I know. I'm such a monster. First I killed Mega Man. Now I'm killing innocent people listening to this podcast. But yeah, sorry for everything being late and everything. I had like the worst week ever. So I actually haven't had a moment to myself until yesterday, and a little bit on Friday, the 4th of July. We were going to record on Friday. We were going to try and make this a super American podcast. Happy 4th of July, America. But we couldn't. Couldn't happen. Me and Nabishin should have just done it together.
We should have. Anybody see fireworks?
My roommate did. I don't like fireworks anymore. They were ruined for me as a child.
Story.
It's really not interesting when your family insists on taking you to Disney World so many times as a kid. You just stop caring about fireworks. It's like literally the worst
Why? Because
story
it had
ever.
Harry Potter there?
Well, yeah, that's definitely it. No, it's because I was such a happy kid with such a gifted childhood of being able to go to Disney World so many times that I just stopped being fun. That's my story, all right? I'm a horrible person with no soul, but that's it. What about you, Scott? Do you have good fireworks?
Here's the thing is that we just don't have good fireworks. There used to be a spot that we went to that had, pretty good ones.
Mm,
But as of late, the fireworks shows that I've been to have been pretty bad. So I just don't buy that to go anymore. Like
same. Yeah.
they're just straight up bad. So I'm like, you know what? Unless I hear something amazing about fireworks for one of the years, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna skip it.
Yeah, like I'm with you. Like,
I'd rather chain together, what are they called? Are they called roses? I don't know. We have a fucking ton of different kind of firecrackers we can set off in Virginia. So,
yeah.
and I like to do the dangerous thing of stringing them together.
Yeah, I mean, me and my brothers used to shoot Roman candles at each other, but so I understand to an extent.
Set off a bottle rocket into a Mars. Let's set the Mars off. As that goes off, it sets off the little spinny ones,
hmm
and
Yeah,
then those ones will spin into something else, and that one will go off.
the whole
Putting that
time,
together is the fun thing.
the whole time dancing around a fountain. Uh,
I remember me and my friend Travis. We did like an hour drive. He just asked me for this. Like, you did an hour drive just so he can buy some illegal fireworks. That was a fun trip. It was a dumb thing. It took like an hour just to get there and drove like an hour back. Just so you could have
yeah,
this like big ass dynamite, like almost like a cartoon dynamite, just so you could just blow that shit up.
yeah. Me and my brother's friends did that one year. It was like not really worth it, and luckily no one got hurt though.
Mm.
But yeah, like I live in Columbia, Maryland, and there's this lake that's just called Lakefront that like everybody from like the three corners of Maryland all come here because it's a lake and they shoot off fireworks, so it's like the reflection and everything. Everybody goes to it, but it's so full of people, and literally when if you drove there, if it's the worst. It will take you 3 hours to leave. Like I'm not kidding. I've done it twice now and it's full of people and all those people are gross and they're all shitty people and it's just I don't like that. And then driving home is the worst. Luckily I could walk home now, but I'm just not a big fan of fireworks anymore. It is sullied on me as I've grown old and bitter. But oh well. You do anything 4th of July nomination, or you just hang out, play video games?
I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
If I wasn't working, I was staying home. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's what I ended up doing. People were gonna come over, and then they all texted me the morning of, being like, "Yeah, I can't," including Greg. So I got Greg
Motherfucker.
a special cigar because I know he likes cigars, and then he was like, "I can't come over."
I did not have
Motherfucker.
internet.
Yeah, now he doesn't have internet, and he's just sitting there
Would
like,
you like to hear the story of how Great did not have internet?
"Sure."
I'd love to hear
Now,
that story.
so this can be exaggerated, so just keep this in mind.
Okay.
But like after an awesome game of League of Legends, where he just finished just toning everybody, just
Oh
back and
yeah.
forth, back and forth. Greg just like, yes, I'm triumphant. I rule the internet. Oh, what's this? Oh, a phone call from Barack Obama. Hello, Mr. President. Fuck you. You don't know who I am. You're just a little capitalist pig who's trying to steal all my money. Fuck you. And I don't know, go back to not Africa because you're from America. No, go to Hawaii. There you go. Yeah, go there. That's what Greg said. And then, like,
Jesus Christ,
after a
you're
while,
fire.
I don't know. I was trying to be funny and I lost it.
After a while, Obama brought the hammer down on Comcast and told them to shut off his internet, but specifically so he could never connect to the League of Legends server ever again, and ruined him.
And finish off the story, Scott.
Yeah, Scott, how does this story end?
That seemed like an ending to me. The fuck?
Well, what will Greg do now that he doesn't have internet?
Sit in his house and be sad.
He just opens up the file that he has.
He opens up this file, and then he opens up the planned pictures in said file, and then cries because he can't finish it.
There's so many double entendres there. Well, this is Irrational Passions podcast. I hope this isn't your first episode. I should just say that at the beginning of every episode. Seems like I do now. But let's talk about some video games. We all this is a video game podcast sometimes.
We are not actually doing the show right now. This is a pre-bonus content.
Well, we're recording, so we actually are. Remember when I said it's Sunday? It's Sunday.
I did not hit that record button.
Oh my God, Scott. Well, at least we're live. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save our audio now, machine. All right, Scott, I'm gonna bring you into the recording,
Okay.
and I'll just pull this from the YouTube video.
I don't know where I was. I did not hear the 3, 2, 1 record thing.
Or just make that just the bonus content. Just start it off from right now.
Ah, but I did all those things. Remember when I did all those things?
He did all those things. He did do all those things.
You can do it again.
Do them again? You want me to do them again?
But he did them all.
You can't raise a glass again.
I could. All right, we'll just do that. All right.
Okay. Option, to be fair, he's gonna be raised on a glass all podcast.
I'm gonna be drinking this water so hard. All right, then we'll do it again. Fine, we'll do it again. Stop your recording now, Machine. Delete it all. It's all garbage. It's all garbage.
All right.
All right, you both ready now? You ready,
Yep.
Scott?
Yep.
All right, on 1, 3, 2, 1.
La 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 la.
Are you recording, Scott?
Yep.
Are we good? We're in the zone.
Yep.
We are in the auto zone.
Yeah, I think I was literally not sitting down with my headphones on while you said 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Because I popped in as you said something about someone being on point and on time with that thing. I think it was the guy you interviewed. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you talked about that after you hit the recording.
Yeah, I did.
I wasn't at the computer then.
Okay. Well, I should have checked with you. All right, we have to finish the show in 45 minutes.
To those listening, Tony just texted us. He said he will be here in 45 minutes. So we have set ourselves a goal.
We got a goal. Let's do it. All right. Are you recording now, Scott?
Oh, and this goes double. This goes twofold because not only is he late to the podcast, but he's been late to every Dota night, like this week, that me, my brother, and my cousin have had. We all just leave the second he gets
he's just the worst then. I have Joe's vest, by the way. I have to ship that to him.
You left that there?
He left it in Boston, and I was kind enough to recover it and take it home with me.
Was he supposed to be on this week or last week or?
He was gonna be on last week, but we had 5 people, and I didn't want to get too
Right.
Maybe we'll get him on next week. We're having Justin on next week. Justin will be here in Maryland.
Okay.
He'll be sleeping on my couch. So that's gonna be fun. All right, let's do this. To those people watching the video, you've got like the most magical experience of all time here.
We talked about fireworks.
All right, we got the shenanigans out. Maybe.
Not at all.
God damn it. Never. There are never enough shenanigans. It is Sunday, July 6, 2014, and you're listening to the Irrational Passions podcast. I am Alex O'Neill, and with me this week I have Scott Guthier.
I didn't fuck up.
Scott totally didn't fuck up, guys. Don't worry about it. And Brian Nobishin Jackson.
It's Sparky Boo Man!
Deja vu, guys.
Yeah.
Well, you should watch this week's bonus content, just to put it out there. But I want to start the show with 2 things. One, It is on July 3rd, 2010. We recorded the first episode of Irrational Passions podcast 184 episodes ago, which is pretty fucking crazy to think about. We've been doing this for 4 years, so happy anniversary, Scott, and fuck Evan Wall for not being here, because he's one of the progenitors, I believe is the word. He's one of the creators of this fine product that we put out, but I'm sure he's off somewhere saying it's cool, it's awesome, and have fun. So there you go. And also, for those listening, I want to raise a glass and say, if you understand out there somewhere and you're not driving a car, I would appreciate if you raise your glass as well and say thank you, Ryan Davis. With that being said, let's get this show on the road. Damien just called me. He's calling me right now. What is happening? God damn it. Let's get this show on the road. Let's talk about video games.
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping? Nothing went up on the site this week.
Talk about your fucking series, man. You never talk about it. Post on the.
Well, I was
damn
gonna talk
site.
about that when I talked about the video games I've been playing.
Well, no one listens to us when we talk about video games, so just say at the get into part. Say,
All
hey,
right.
go to Irrational Passions at YouTube or whatever.
All
And
right,
watch Alice's Let's Play of the Zelda series because he doesn't post it on the site, so nobody knows about it.
I'm gonna post on the site when it's done.
Yeah, it's funny because I've actually started watching that alongside with the completionist.
Okay. So what do you think? What's the comparison? All right.
Well, the completionist isn't actually a let's play.
Mhm.
He has another channel for it. It's more of like a review. So
Okay.
he goes ahead and he plays some old games to the very complete. You get to see what happens when you actually complete them, because most reviews don't 100% the game before they review it.
Yeah.
They just don't.
Yeah. Most reviewers finish games, but they don't go and do everything.
Right.
Usually because time constraints. I understand.
And it is. I think that if you go ahead and 100% the game, and then give it a review, that review comes out a little better.
Yeah. I mean.
There's shenanigans spread over top the entire thing, and it's mostly a little bit about the game, few problems with it, and then its completion bonus, and that's pretty much the rundown of that show.
Mm-hmm.
Along with, I guess, some backstory and other things.
I disagree, but to each his own. I think that's very dependent on the kind of person and how you play games.
Yeah.
But for context here, I've been doing stupid Let's Play videos because, as Nabashin loves to remind me, I'm super original, and I have tons of original
I said it
ideas.
once.
So I've been playing the console Zelda games from A Link to the Past on. So I've finished 2 now. I've completed 2. So the first one, and there's video of my entire playthrough of this game, is Majora's Mask, which is a very controversial Zelda game, I guess. I talked about it on the show a couple weeks ago. But yeah, that's done. I think the last episode goes up on the 24th of July. Or the 23rd or something of that. And then I just finished Twilight Princess, and I just actually finished uploading all of the episodes of that today. So those come out Monday through Friday. The Majora's Mask video comes out at 9:30 Eastern, and the Twilight Princess video comes out at 10 a.m. Eastern. These are all in the morning. So yeah, it's fun. I really enjoy this. You can watch the entire thing, and I get all the masks in Majora's Mask. So I finished that game on top, as I should. So you can kind of watch that as it comes out. It's been fun to do. The next one I'm gonna play is Ocarina of Time, which will probably start coming out the week after next, or the week after this week if you're listening to the audio form.
Can you play something else besides that?
Did I play something else?
No, I think you should play something else besides that.
Well, the series is called Alex Plays Zelda.
Yeah, I realize that. And I know you're going out of order. I'm just saying, That's just so. I don't know.
Well,
I
Twilight
don't know.
Princess was very long, and Ocarina of Time, I could blow through that game like nobody's business.
Okay, okay.
So I want to do that, and I'm saving Skyward Sword for last. I've decided. So I'm gonna do Twilight Princess, and then either Wind Waker or Link to the Past, and then Skyward Sword, and then the bonus ones of Four Swords Adventures and Link's Crossbow Training. I don't know when I'm gonna work those in, but they're gonna be. I'll just do like one
Bones.
episode of Link's Crossbow Training, so I'm not too worried about that one. But we'll see. Me and Scott will probably pick a day, an all-day event, and play
Mhm.
through Four Swords,
Do
which
it
will be
after
fun.
school.
Yeah, but we're going back to fucking school tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll probably have to be Friday bleeding into Saturday a bit.
Yeah, yeah. We'll see. We'll make it work.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's been fun. I just finished segue into video games. I just finished Twilight Princess, which I haven't actually played since like 2000 and 2009 or something. I haven't finished that game since then. That's a pretty good game. Like I feel like I don't actually give Twilight Princess enough credit. It has like a lot of
Well, here's the thing.
problems.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. When you go ahead and you compare Zelda games, you compare Zelda games to other Zelda games, and then it stops becoming fair.
Yeah, I mean like I think the Zelda games that kind of omit themselves from comparison are the best ones. But like the problem is like every 2D Zelda game can be compared to another 2D Zelda game, and Ocarina of Time can be compared to Majora's Mask. But Majora's Mask in itself, kind of if you look at it thematically, kind of stands above the crowd. Same with Wind Waker, same with Skyward Sword, I think. But Twilight Princess, like I kind of point out in my review, Twilight Princess feels like, in a lot of ways, a remake of Ocarina of Time. It kind of takes the formula and the format and even like the dungeon structure to an extent and just does it again. And it does it really well, and the story behind it is actually really good. Uh, but it feels so much like Ocarina of Time. It feels like they were very much trying to catch that lightning in a bottle again, and they added gimmicks that just made the game worse instead of better, like Wolf Link, which is like the most monotonous thing when you're going and collecting the stupid fucking light tears of light. Um,
Mm. I thought I'd
but
like that stuff. I don't know. It's been forever
Well,
since I played
well,
Twilight
here, it's
Princess.
when you do it, you get a different sort of glimpse of the world, like in a,
mm,
and that part of it is interesting.
yeah,
But
no,
you
like
do it once. When
yeah,
you do it once, if when you have to go back and when that stuff matters a bit less,
yeah, it's exactly what I was
it's
saying.
bad.
It's like when you go through the Wolfling stuff for the first time, and you're like going through the Twilight Realm, and no one can see you, and everyone's spirits. It's like this is kind of interesting. I'm getting a new perspective on people and that they're afraid. But then you do it again, and you're like, all right, this is like the gameplay aspect of this of finding all these bugs is really boring. But the narrative aspect of seeing these people afraid and not knowing what's happening is very interesting. And then you do it for a third time, and the third time when you're doing the Lanayru region, which has like a bunch of different areas. Like there's Castletown, there's Lake Helia, and then the Zora Domain, and you're just going through these areas like three times each as the wolf, and then you have to go through all those areas again three times each as adult Link, human Link, and it's very tedious. It comes off as very tedious. And I think that is the bane of any Zelda game. Anytime something becomes tedious or you
Oh,
uh, are you not entertained? It's- Anytime something becomes tedious in a Zelda game, then it's all downhill from there. And unfortunately, there are a ton of points in not Skyward Sword. Well, yes, Skyward Sword, but in Twilight Princess where shit becomes super tedious. And that's a bummer. But overall, the game is really good. Some really good dungeons. I found. I still don't like the Sky Temple, the city in the sky, but can't please everybody. But like
The
the
Sky Temple was cool until that final puzzle, and then it was like, what the fuck?
it's like this isn't very nah. Nah, son. Actually, that was the one temple I got stuck in because I didn't see a switch. Which usually that's what happens. If I get stuck in a 3D Zelda, it's because I did not see a switch. But yeah, it was fun. It's a 25 episode series, but some of the episodes are like 2 hours long. So keep that in mind. I think it was video length wise, it's about the same length as Majora's Mask, which is weird. The game took me about 25-ish hours to beat, so it's good. I was very happy with Twilight Princess. The game has grown on me since the last time I played it. Looking through with my critical eyes, I think the game holds up better than I thought. But fuck playing that on the GameCube because that would fuck me up. I'm just gonna put it out there. Played it on the Wii. But that's the only thing I played was Twilight Princess. So Scott,
The only thing you played?
I mean, I played Shovel Knight, but I talked about that last week.
And
What?
I don't know, Disco Zoo. I'm just.
I did play Disco Zoo. I played a lot of Disco Zoo. I played an unhealthy amount of Disco Zoo. Yeah, it was a long week for me, and I didn't have much time to myself, and I was pretty sick for most of it, honestly. Probably gonna go to the doctor tomorrow, but regardless, I had enough time to finish Twilight Princess, which is good because I was almost done it when we finished recording last week. So, that's it. Scott, what about you? Have you been playing anything non-Bravely Default related?
Well, yeah. I know
Good.
you haven't been playing Bravely Default.
Well, obviously, it's not on my list here. And I actually write down the games I play.
Let's see here. There's nothing. There's nothing new per se.
Okay.
Chugging through Binding of Isaac a lot slower.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite done with that yet. Back into playing some Dota, mainly because everybody, the group that I play with, is back into playing Dota. So,
Yay.
yay! And I don't know. I'm playing some 3DS stuff, some of the old stuff I have, some Luigi's Mansion, some Animal Crossing again.
Oh, wait, you went back to Animal Crossing? Did everyone in your town be like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, and I was like, you know what?
I'm the mayor.
I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm starting over.
You started over. Good God.
And then I started over. Well, you should have seen my house. It was pretty garbage.
Just full of dead animals.
Well, it was mainly full of gyroids, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Do gyroids like populate your house while
Yes.
you're away? Really?
No, that's just what I fucking did. I was
Oh.
like, "Eh." And then, but you could only activate so many, and I was like, fuck.
So you're like, this is all garbage.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do this right now. I'm gonna start over.
I'm not gonna deal with this shit right now. I'm gonna delete all of it, start over. What'd you name your new town?
Trennan.
Okay. You should have named it like Space Jam or something. Space Jam City. I should have named my town Space Jam City. I forgot to mention the Twilight Princess. The last episode of that, the Let's Play of that, goes up on August 1st. So, beat in anticipation. All right, Scott. Trennan, Space Jam Town, whatever, same thing. What else? Anything else?
Nothing to update.
So that you're playing Dota now, does that mean you're kind of like taking a break from League? I'm assuming. I'm guessing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been pretty much on break for League for longer than since before I started Dota back up.
Mm-hmm. Can you like switch between those games? Is that like doable?
I can.
Okay. Oh.
A lot of the people that I played with that tried to play both can't, and I think it's hilarious. Because every time we play a game of Dota, I'm like, hey, let's play a game of League. And they're like, you know what? Sure. And they're like, why is this so different? And then I start laughing at them.
Yeah. I would imagine it would be easier to go from Dota to League than League to Dota.
Depends. If you have a hard time switching, then the answer is no.
Nah.
If you don't have a hard time switching, if you have a hard time switching, the answer is it's easier to go from Dota to League. If you do have a hard time switching, then it's easier to go from League to Dota.
Huh.
Simply because in Dota there's a lot more that you have to be wary of, and if you have a very hard time switching, you're going to get destroyed.
Yeah.
If you don't have a hard time switching at all, and you can remember to pay attention and stuff, everything from League pretty much carries over except for placement. And again, so long as you remember, you're fine.
Mm-hmm. All right. That's interesting. It's good that we got Scott, the scientific analyst here, to kind of drop the knowledge. All right. That's all, Scott. Then we'll move on. Nabishin.
Hmm.
I hear you play some video games.
Yeah, I do.
What video games have you been playing?
Well, I've been playing threes. I didn't write that down, but yeah, I'm playing threes forever and always.
Yep.
That's what I do. It's and the only reason I'm mentioning it now because Jared just got finished saying like, "Oh, I got threes," and like I can't stop playing threes. And I'm like, and I just tweeted that, and I was like, I haven't stopped playing threes since I bought threes. Like I played it every single day, even when I had Tomodachi life continuing my life. It was like when I was waiting in between times to play threes for like 10 minutes, and then I stopped and went back to Tomodachi life.
That sounds like a certain game that Tony and I play.
Yeah, Puzzles and Dragons is like that's threes for me. It's weird.
It's fucking Disco Zoo for me, man. I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
that's why I put it on a like spoilers for our game of the year list later this year. I made a category called the best whatever. It's like the Never Stop Award for the best game you can't stop playing. Like Threes is on there, Puzzles and Dragons on there, Disco Zoo's on there, and Spelunky's on there, Battlefield 4 is on there, League of Legends is on there. So this is gonna be something. That's gonna be an argument, and that'll be fun.
That's whatever. Tony's gonna be like, "Oh, Puzzles and Dragons is gonna be the best."
He's gonna go Dota. He's gonna go Dota.
And then he'll.
I know he's gonna go.
And then
Dota.
he won't actually show up to record our Game of the Year show, so it doesn't matter. This is. All right.
Yeah.
What else in option?
Like other than like probably like the biggest. Well, I'll get to that one later. But I've been playing a lot of Shovel Knight. That game just clicked with me. Like before, I mean I don't know. Like I always knew the game was good, but I was like taking my an evil like something else was distracting me. I guess it was it Tomodachi Life when I was playing? Yeah, it was Tomodachi Life. That game was distracting me, so I didn't really appreciate Shovel Knight as much as I did, or as much as I do now. But like, 'cause I knew it was good, and I know I liked it. I just didn't have time for it at the time.
Yeah.
But now that I put the time into it, like, oh my god, I love that game. That game is so good. I just like the mechanics of it. It's so much fun. Like I'm glowing about it now because like I kind of like sort of last week, but like but yeah, that game is really really good. I'm like probably 5 hours in, and like I said, I'm taking my sweet time with it. I can just pick up and play, just do a couple, like go through a whole level, and then like I'll stop again for like whatever reason. But like I love the secrets for it. I love the mechanics for it. Even though like with the circle pad, I'm not getting as good a precision as I want to. So yeah, I'm definitely giving myself that Wii U version, and I'll play it through again. I don't give a shit. That game's too much fun to not do that. Yeah, that game just is really good. The music is really great too. Like anytime I'm in the city, like I always go to the Strike to Earth. That's my favorite song. But like recently I went to the like I was in there for like a minute and I had to like turn it off to go to work. But like I was in I think it's named Propeller Night stage or whatever, and that stage music is that's probably my new favorite song.
Mm-hmm.
And that soundtrack's so good.
Yep.
But
I'm
yeah,
glad I
that
have it
game,
for sure.
yeah, that game is without that like that game is special. It might be on my top 10. I don't know. Probably like on the lower end, but like yeah, I'm enjoying the hell of that game so far. It's really really good.
Yeah, I agree, or I tend to agree with the sentiment that is one of the best games released in 2014 so far. It's just it does one thing and it does it really really well. And
Mm.
sometimes I think that's better than the other option of trying to do a lot of things very well. Um, and I think the only game that's kind of been exceptional in that regard is like The Last of Us, recently at least. Um, and yeah, it's like Spelunky did one thing really, really well, and Shovel Knight is kind of scratching that itch for me. It's really good. It took me about 7 hours to beat. Where are you? Like, what night are you on?
Propeller Knight, I think it means.
Okay, I think that's the last wave of nights, maybe. I don't remember. Um,
Maybe like I had to beat like two of them to play two advanced one. I think I probably got like one more big night. I think probably.
did you do Polar Knight?
Yes, yes, yes.
I love Polar Knight. He's the coolest, in my opinion.
Ah!
Oh, God damn it. I can't believe that. I should have thought about this. Have you talked to the toad? Either of the toads? There's the one that tells you jokes and then laughs at them, and then there's one
I,
that's really creepy.
yeah, I know. I only seen the total where you tell jokes to him and he just like no.
He's
No,
like,
the fuck
he
off.
just shakes his head, croaks, and then walks in the other direction. And Shovel Knight tells the fucking worst jokes ever. It's great. Yeah, I love that game. It's phenomenal. You should play it, Scott. I'll recommend it to you.
hmm
Um,
Yeah, give me a
I,
3DS. Like I said, it's the smallness of the original 3DS size that's fucking me up with that game. But like if you get a 3DS XL and need to D-pad, I'm pretty sure it'll be like no problem for
hmm
you.
I think that's just what I'm gonna do. I have the $15, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it.
do it to it,
Do
man.
it, man.
I'll do it right now.
It's a pretty short game, but it's like worth every single second.
I'm
It's
gonna
not even
blast the
like.
music too.
Well, speaking of $50 on the Wii thing, have you been using that premium thing, Alex, where they give
I,
you like free money for like buying Nintendo games on the Wii?
I was like wondering about that. Like, I don't know how that works.
Yeah, have you never done it? I did it like 3 times already. It works really good.
I mean, I bought one game on the Wii, like digital store, which was I bought some downloadable stuff. But I bought Wind Waker, which was $40.
hmm
But like I don't know how to do the other part. Like when did they give me free money? They never explained it to me.
Oh, there's a website that you go to, and like it's been like keeping track of like all the stuff that you download, or like when I did my redemption code to get Pikmin 3 for free, that was added to it. You know, that was a free game, so like I get like a free $5 from that. I'll send you the link probably after the show, or not even after. Like when we on break, I'll send you the link because they say it's straight on the Wii U shop like somewhere in the menus in there, and like I've done it a couple of times. Like I got $5 off it like recently, so like that was like put that to my Wii version of Shovel Knight. So that'd be great. You probably got like $20 or something.
I
Thought that's
probably
a free
do. I
game
could
for
probably
you.
buy Shovel Knight right now. But do you know like what the website's called?
Uh, yeah, I'll give it to you in a second, but I'll continue to talk about games that I played.
Okay.
Um, hold on a second. Okay. Other games I've been playing. So like I got Guacamelee, the new Guacamelee for free.
Cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
like Drinkbox were doing like a live stream, and like I just like was in it and I was like commenting on it and it was like, oh, you won. And I was like, oh yeah, I won, and I got that game for free, which is great too, cause like you know I fucking love Guacamelee and like but you know it's just like the same game again, and I wasn't gonna pay for it the same game again, but they gave it to me. Got it for the PS4, and yeah, it is the same game again with like a little bit of enhancements, but like Dude, I played the fuck out of that game. I already beat it. I beat it again. And all I have to do is be on hard, and like I'll get my platinum again. Like I love that fucking game. That game is so good. It's kind of like Shovel Knight with me. Like, and that's like a good contrast to it, because like Shovel Knight's like the good old school type of platforming that can still work in modern games, but most people don't use it. And like Guacamelee is kind of like the the modern approach to older games.
There we go. Nailed it.
Yeah. The modern approach to older games, and like, well, I lost my train of thought because of that.
Guacamelee
yeah,
is
the modern approach to older games. Yes, I forgot the other part to that. What I was going to say, but anyway, yeah, that game just works. It works really, really good. It's kind of like how I would kind of compare it to like how Bionic Commando Rearmed worked, where it was like it was like it's like an older game, but like with the modern mechanics of like current games, more or less. And it's kind of like that, and it doesn't work for me. That game was so much fun. I played the fuck out of that game, and I'm on platinum in like the next few days too. Like I streamed the entire time I was playing it, so like just because, and like I got like my best friends to watch it because they like to encourage my dumb stupidness. But yeah, I enjoy that, and so PR was there, and he stopped in, and so was Prime Buster. So thanks guys for watching me play video games, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. That game's really
I
good.
saw you were tweeting about doing the stream, but I didn't actually see the stream tweet. So Greg also streamed this week, weirdly enough.
That was me.
Oh. All
Hmm.
right, Greg.
Like for some reason,
too. So.
oh, like for some reason, like the first time I streamed something, it's always from the last title. So it was like Greg is streaming Pokemon Emerald or whatever the fuck he was playing. I don't know why he was playing that.
He was playing Pokemon Leaf Green with like a bunch of ROM hacks in it.
Okay. The site, Alex, is ddpnintendo.com. .nintendo.com.
Okay.
DDP.
Does this only work with Wii U stuff?
I don't know. I just know it's for you if you have your Wii U account, and like it's like if it's a new game that's like $60 or $59.99, it's like you get like 599 points from that, and like
Okay.
I think up to 500 is like $5, so it's something like that. But anywho, yeah, Guacamelee, fucking awesome game. Other than that, I've been playing Mario. I played Mario Kart 8. I finally got all the gold trophies into it, so I'm fucking done with that game. And by done with that game, I mean I still love it, and I can't wait to play with my my friends when I go back to Virginia. So that's a strictly multiplayer game for me now. So like, I did all the single player stuff. Other than like get all the stars for like all the levels, and I might do that eventually with my nephew. Like because I know he loves Mario Kart, but he never but he's so into fucking Happy Wars right now that he hasn't played it. But like when I go back there and like he'll want to play video games again, I know we'll like get in some Mario Kart and like he'll fucking like love that with me. And we'll try to get all the gold stars. So that'll be a great thing for us to do. Plus he's a beast in Mario Kart. At least he was with the one on the Wii. So like I'm pretty sure he can help me get that. Especially the mirror mode. Mirror mode was fucking me up so hard. It took me so long. It took me so long to get those gold trophies in it, and like. It's like I was at a trophy at the end, but it was always a silver and a bronze, and I can't accept that. Like I have to get a gold. I'm better than this.
Speaking of Mario Kart, actually, this brings me back. This reminds me of my Wednesday night, where I went down a very dark road in Mario Kart 8. Thanks to you, Nabashin.
Oh, that's right.
So Nabashin sent me this out of the blue. Nabashin sends me shit that's really funny. I don't know if I replied to the fucking Sonic one, but I lost it.
Yeah, you did.
Sonic, or not Sonic, Nabashin, same person, right? You're too slow. Sent me this video of the Machinima guys, right? Playing
Inside Gaming.
Inside Gaming playing a Drunkio kart or whatever they called it. Where the rules were, out of the 4 people playing locally, the person who gets in first doesn't have to drink anything. This is a drinking game, for reference. Person who gets in second has to take 1 shot. Person who gets in third has to take a shot and a half, and the person who gets in fourth has to take 2 shots. But if you get hit by a blue shell, you have to take a shot before you pick up the controller again. So I got in first in every match, but I got hit by a blue shell in almost every match. So like 9 shots later, I was like, I have to fucking stop playing. It was funny because like they, instead of doing shots, because my roommate is a little girl and he can't handle that, we said that you could just drink for that, and then we would take shots for the blue shell, but no one else ever got hit by the blue shell. Not once! There was even a race where I hung back in second place just to avoid getting hit by a blue shell. And then I still got hit by a blue shell. I got hit by 2 blue shells in one race also. That was horrible because then I had to pour the shot.
Like even when they threw it, nobody else got hit as it went by?
No one else got hit by as it would go by. And I was very upset.
Was it just you and Ethan, or who else was playing?
It was me, Ethan, and Chris who had come over just to hang out.
Okay.
And we were taking shots at rum instead of like Fireball or something, or Jaeger. But yeah, it was I had to stop. Then I drank like 5 glasses of water and I was fine. Don't worry about it, guys. I wasn't sick the next day. I wasn't sick after the 4th of July as well. I don't know how I managed that, but whew. Anyway, yeah, thanks, Nabishin. It was fun though. I'd do it again, maybe. But what else, Nabishin? Sorry to get off tangent there.
No, you're good. Played a little bit more Wonderful 101. So that game's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just playing more of it. I'm playing through hard mode now, just because I don't know. There's like a little bit of the kind of an achievement system in it, where you unlock these battle casts, which is there's like 101 battle casts, but 101. And I got like up to like maybe like 69 of them. And like like I had to beat the game on hard, and like the extra hard after that, and like you had to do certain things to unlock certain people. Like one of the secret people in the 101 is like Bayonetta. That's like the most hardest one to get.
Mm-hmm.
Like you use her and like when you use her to the United Morph, she has like 4 guns. You could like shoot people everywhere. So
That's awesome.
I would like to unlock that. I would like to unlock that, but there's no way I'm gonna do that. But I'll try it slowly but surely, because like a lot of people like it's like I think Tamiya games are like they're hard, but they're not that hard, because it's just like it's just a matter of knowing the system, and like he gives you the right tools. It's like he'll even like there's even like items that make you like invincible for like for like 10 or 20 seconds or something like that, and like it come out like water. But like in his games, I don't like to use items. I just don't I can't. I never use. In fact, I've never used items in character action games like almost ever. Like when I play Devil May Cry, I don't use any items. I don't raise up my health. I just go through it, and if I die, I'll be like fuck, and then I kind of have to restart the level. Kind of like how I approach my platformers. It's like I can't like go to the next level unless I get like 100% or get everything from it. It's a weird like thing with me. But
well, I mean, like for the items in Devil May Cry, it's like I never used items in that game either. For that game specifically, it's just weird.
It is
using
Yeah.
items in those games.
plus it brings down your
items.
grade at the end too, which kind of bums me out. I'm like, I can't use items.
I mean, like I use items in like Devil May Cry, but it is weird. I agree.
Yeah.
The grade
But-
thing is always in the back of my head when I do that. Also,
Yeah.
Nabishin, I have like $10 in points for Nintendo, just by the way.
Oh, just $10? I thought you had
It's
more than that.
1,183 points. So
Okay.
there you go.
Well, what you gonna get, bro?
Probably Shovel Knight. Yeah.
You wanna get the Wii U version of Itto Do or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I would like the Wii U version for sure.
Does the Wii U version have extra stuff in it?
It does, and so does the 3DS version. They both have like individual different things. Like the 3DS version has a Street Pass thing that's apparently pretty cool. And they're both getting like Battle Arena multiplayer. So anyway,
Wait, which game are we talking about?
Shovel Knight.
Okay, yeah, I'm making sure.
Not Wonderful
Yeah.
101.
No, I thought you were talking about It'll Do had like a battle arena. I'm like, what? I thought
Yeah,
that was
it's
like a
getting
puzzle
It'll
game.
Do Battle Arena mode. Yeah. No. Video games.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wonderful 101 is great. I wish more
Right.
people would play it, but they're not. So fuck you guys. Um, you should really play that game, Alex.
I should. You are correct.
I will totally let you borrow it, but every
You
time I
already
let you borrow
did.
something, you don't touch it, and I can't handle that.
I know.
Like,
I
It's
know.
you and fucking Mark who listen to this show right now. Like, I give you shit. I bought you Mass Effect 2, Mark, and you didn't fucking play it. I
Well,
bought you
that's
that game.
genius. I know.
Ah.
Like, I have to be in the right mood, and I get it. I'm never in the right mood, but you know what? I will get to it. A lot of these things, like I said, I'll never finish that. I actually did end up getting to, like Tales of the Abyss, for example. I beat that game. Weirdly enough, it's weird to think I live in a world where I actually went and finished that game, but I did.
Like Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, so late.
I know. That's the one that it's like burning a hole in my face all.
Actually, no. There is one that will get you forever.
What?
Zelda 2.
Zelda 2. Well, yeah, that'll haunt me until I'm dead. I have to beat that game. Playing Zelda games again, it's really. I'm playing Shovel Knight specifically. Ooh, I'm going back.
Oh,
I'm gonna go back in. I might just restart that game over again. Oh god.
I wouldn't do that. I'd just practice a bit. You can still just go through all the old temples and practice.
Yeah, but like I have to relearn how to use all the magic and items.
Again, you can just go ahead and just go through the temples and practice.
Yeah, but I'll fuck up somewhere. We'll see. Like I said, I'm gonna play it, and then if I feel like I can't do it, the game's not very long. It's like 5 hours long, so.
Yeah, 5 hours.
It's just like I suck, so it takes longer than that. It's hard.
You suck, Alex?
All right.
I think everybody sucks at that game.
We all like group together in a mutual saddening. Like the idea of getting to Dark Link. This is my nightmare. This Dark Link's the final boss. The idea of getting, because I can't. Where I'm stuck is like there's this path you have to take to get to the final temple, and you only have 3 lives, I believe, and I die. I use all 3 lives on that pathway. I've never gotten in the final. No, I've gotten in the final temple once. I died like immediately. But the idea of getting to Dark Link with 0 lives left and like half a health bar and then just dying, that would ruin me. That would ruin me forever. I would be broken man. I would never play video games again. I would sell all my technology and move to the mountains and become a monk.
I believe you said the same thing about Olmec, and you conquered that.
I did beat Olmec. You know, I will beat it at some point. And when I do, I'll never shut up about it. But until that day comes.
Will it kill you?
Scott, you cut off for a second there.
I said, did it first?
You
Come
cut
on.
off
Up against Scott.
at the same
Would it kill you if I did it first?
No. I would root you on.
Alright,
But we
that
should
might happen.
Yeah, we should go back to this because I don't think you've touched it in forever. I haven't.
I haven't touched it in forever, no.
We should once again go back in. Are you stuck at the same point?
Yep.
Yep.
We are at the same exact part, and the only thing
It's-
I'm doing right now is going around the world, leveling up because I need practice.
Yeah. I think I'm like almost at max level is the thing. Like
Oh, there's a level system in that game?
There's
Yeah,
a level system in
it's
that
got
game.
like weird RPG mechanics.
Yeah, I
you-
knew it was an RPG mechanic, but I didn't know like it
Here's-
had leveling up.
Here's the thing: to level up, normally we use all 3 lives at this point, and
Yeah.
then we start over.
Well, like basically you have an experience bar that goes up. I mean, it goes up as you kill monsters, but if you die, like you game over screen, like use all 3 lives, that experience bar just goes back down if you didn't fill it up. So you just start raw experience bar from the level that you were, which fucking sucks, by the way. So yeah, and like as you level up, your health bar gets longer and your magic bar gets longer. And like
Oh yeah,
magic,
are they stats or anything? Like, do you hit harder or something?
yeah, there is
Yeah,
a
there's
there's an
damage
attack
upgrades
stat.
too.
Yeah, it's three stats. It's health, it's life, your life bar, which you have a health bar. You don't have hearts, by the way. Weird. Magic
Okay.
bar
Okay.
and attack strength. And you never get a better sword. It's just like your attack goes up as you play. It's very weird. It is very much like not a Zelda game. It's more of a Metroid game, honestly. But
Hmm. Sounds like
it's
the
a
Mario Sunshine of all the games.
it is totally the Mario Sunshine of Zelda games. Like
Except
it's just
for we like Mario Sunshine
yeah,
a
I like
lot.
Mario Sunshine. I like Zelda 2 in a weird way. I don't love the game though. It's definitely one of the weakest Zelda games, if not the weakest. But it's still a well-made game. It's just it's weird. It's a weird game. Anyway,
Hmm.
not wishing. Other video games you've been playing?
Yeah. A little bit more Mass Effect 3. Beat Kai Lang the first time you fight.
Fuck
So,
Kai Lang.
but he's Troy Baker, so you love him.
Fuck Kai Lang. Stand by that. That's why. Okay. I never actually knew that. I mean, I'm sure I
You never.
knew it in my head, but like I never put that together.
Yeah.
I just never thought about it. Again, I've only played through Mass Effect 3 twice, so it's been a while.
Yeah. You should play some more.
I should
Maybe.
play some more of that game, shouldn't I?
Jesus Christ, dude! Do you know what will happen when hopefully I hope to God that it happens, but like the HD edition comes out of the
Yeah.
trilogy?
You
I
lose your
want that
life.
so bad.
I do
Oh
too.
man,
I do
I
too.
want that so bad. I'm gonna buy myself a PlayStation 4 camera. I'm gonna shoot the entire playthrough, and people will just look at me as I get happy and mad and emotional all over that thing. Oh
Yeah.
man, that'd
It'll
be
just be
great.
called Nabashin's Emotional Journey Mass Effect.
Like the true way to play it because like I'm doing the same decision. I don't change my decisions. I always do the same
You do
thing.
the same
It always
everything.
feels so different every time I play. It's just so I don't know. I love that series to death.
It's just like down to the same dialogue choices. Everything is the same, and you'll do the investigate, and you'll do every option just so they gray out, and you'll skip the dialogue, but you'll have it so
Mhm.
they're all grayed out, and then you'll do the same dialogue. I know exactly, dude. I live in your head, man. I live in that same world. I do the same thing, so I get you.
Yeah, yeah.
That's kind of like why
Um,
I'm waiting though. If that HD collection does come out, then I'd want to play it that way, 1080p
that's kind
60
of why I
FPS.
don't want to play Mass Effect 1 right now because I'm joking to play Mass Effect 1
I
thinking, but
know. I bet you
but
are.
I have to wait on that. Kind of like the same. I want to play Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep again, but I can't play that right now. Oh, speaking of which, uh, fuck. I didn't write this down, but I played Kingdom Hearts 3D again. I got back
Yeah.
into that game. Because I haven't played it in like 2 years.
You beat Julius yet?
No.
Fuck Julius.
Dude, I beat him. I went and I did it.
I know you did it. I don't care.
It's
Fuck
done.
Julius. He's like the least
can be
fun
done.
optional boss ever.
I don't know. I thought
But no, I restarted that game again. Like just because, me and Justin were talking about this. Like, oh my god, we were talking about this. It's like, man, like I didn't replay that game. Like there was no immediate replay through of that. I guess that shows for what that game is. Honestly, when you really think about it. But like, yeah, I didn't replay that game. Like I used to. I replayed fucking not Rechain Memories. I love that game. Recoded. I replayed that game, and I didn't replay 3D.
I
That
didn't even know
depressed
you
me.
ever played Coded.
Dude, I have coded. I played that game.
Damn. I never played
You
that
did?
game.
I played every Kingdom Hearts game, dude. Believe me, I played them all. I went through them all.
Recoded is the only one I haven't played. Weirdly
It's
enough.
not worth it. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's exactly why I haven't. So.
Yeah, I played that game. I played through that game twice.
Wow.
Actually, you know what? I think that because the first time I played it, the first time I played it was because the game came out and I played it. I played it all the way through. And the second time I played it, it was because like, oh, 3D is coming out, so I'm playing all the Kingdom Hearts games again. I remember tweeting about that. Yeah, and I played through all the games, and that's the only reason I played that game again, because I wouldn't play that game again if I had a choice. But yeah, I played that game again, and yeah, that's the only reason I played that game again. But yeah, I'm playing 3D again. That game's still fun. I still like it.
This
really
time
good.
this time you gotta beat Julius. Did you beat it last time? Did you beat
I,
him last
I,
time?
no, I didn't, Scott.
Gotta do it.
Scott's so proud of this.
Gotta do it.
I was playing
I,
Kingdom Hearts 3D, and then 1.5 came out, and then I stopped playing that game. And at this point, I'll just play it once I'm done 2.5. So.
Probably. But yeah, I'll replay that before 2.5 comes out. I'll probably do that. I'll hopefully beat it before then.
So fucking stoked for 2.5. They've been putting out those comparison videos. I've been watching all of them, just like drooling.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 2 is one of the best games ever made. Hands down.
Final
No
Mix.
compromise situation. This is a
Final
fact.
Mix. You have to say Final Mix.
Final Mix, of course.
Yeah, because that has dodge roll. I couldn't believe when
All
I
that
played.
dodge roll.
I couldn't believe when I played Final Mix, and then like I went back to the first Kingdom Hearts. Like, oh my god, this game doesn't have dodge roll. How do I like this game? It bothered me.
You know what's like really should bother you is that there are people out there that will put on quick run instead of dodge roll.
No,
Those people are the worst.
you're a monster.
Those are monstrous people. Yeah, man, fucking 9.
I have a theory.
Okay.
Like any game that has a dodge roll is a good game.
A game theory.
No.
Yes, I have a theory.
Stop it. That's a different kind of theory.
That was for you, Scott.
Do we have a rebuttal to that? I'm trying to think. Is there a rebuttal to that?
I mean, I think it's the rectangle is a square situation of every game that has a dodge roll is a good game, but not every game without a dodge roll is a bad game.
Wait. No, it's not just a dodge roll. Because there's some dodge rolls that aren't that great. It's dodge rolls when you're invincible. Like we do a dodge roll, you can't
invincibility
get it.
frames? Okay.
Yes, when you're doing a dodge roll, bam, there you go. Good.
See, Dark Souls is a good game, so.
Okay, there you go. All right. Yes.
There's 2, so it's gotta be true. I don't know. Kingdom Hearts dodge roll's real good though. So.
Hell yeah, that's good. But yeah, I've been playing that. Quick fire some of the other ones I've been playing. I played a little bit more Snake Eater. I haven't played that in a while. I was just thinking about it because all the Metal Gear Solid 5 hype, and I haven't really I had the Vita version. I just haven't replayed that through that one. Because I played all through it on the PS3, and I beat Metal Gear Solid 2 on the Vita. I just didn't do 3 yet. And there's trophies I think in that game yet because I played on the Vita version. I was like, oh, I should play this game, and I played a little bit of it, and then I stopped. But I'll try to go back to that. That game was that's still one of my favorite games.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah, I want to play through that again before I end up playing Peace Walker, which I want to do back to
That
back.
would be smart.
Yeah.
That would be smart.
Because I definitely need a reminder on kind of the nuance of Metal Gear Solid 3. But yeah, did you watch that Phantom Pain demo?
I don't think I want to. I think I want to be surprised by that game.
Okay. I mean, it is definitely like more gameplay than it is anything else.
Yeah, but I think I just want to be surprised in that game.
Yeah, no, that's
Like-
totally understandable.
Like right now, like I'm hyped about it, but like I'm also like super leery of it because of how serious it is. And I kind of am. Like I'm honestly, and I'm saying this in a jokey way, but yeah, I kind of am. Like love, like if I could say anything, like from what I've seen from like the last show they showed at E3, I would say like my anticipation that went down a little bit more than it went up. From the trailer, like it's still high up, but it went down a little bit because of how serious that trailer was.
Mm-hmm.
But lots of people were like glowing about that 30-minute gameplay trailer. And I don't know, like I think I want to hold back on that and just like be surprised about it. All I know is you can like parachute or airlift sheep and goats and shit. So
Yeah,
that's all I know about it.
It's very impressive. Like I watched the 60 frames per second version of the demo, and it was fabulous. Like that game looks just mechanically very, very good.
Mm.
Yeah. So, I mean, I totally get your sentiment though.
I should let you borrow Ground Zeroes. I'm not gonna play that game again. It's been sitting in my PS3 forever.
Yeah, we'll wait until I
PS4.
play Peace Walker, and then we'll
Sure,
play
man.
that. That'll be more appropriate. Although that's a game I can actually just literally play through in an hour. So,
Yeah, that's true. Um, we need to like set up a mailing system, because I'll be moving next month.
yeah.
So,
Well, we'll have to get like
because
good
I'm
guest
gonna let you borrow
sleeves.
my controller. Yeah, because like I'm gonna let you borrow my Pro controller,
Mhm.
and I'll probably just give you Wonderful 101 until you fucking play it. But, yeah, we'll set up something.
When are you leaving? Do you have a date?
It's looking to be the first Sunday in August. So
Okay.
like August 5th or something like that.
If you need any help, just let me know.
My parents will be here, so like they'll be all the help I'll need, and they'll be embarrassing me by telling stories to Tony's parents, so that'll be fun.
All
And
right.
Tony's parents will be like, "Oh, he's so antisocial. He didn't talk to us the entire year."
Well,
So,
if you need hugs, uh, hugs will be
I don't
provided.
always need hugs, bro.
Yeah, always. Um,
Like, I'm planning to come up here like God, like maybe every other month for whatever reason. Like
yeah, for whatever fucking
D4 is
dumb
out. Let's go
reason.
hang out with Alex, or I don't know, Captain America 4 is out. I gotta go see the movie with Ethan and
Yeah,
Alex.
you
Or
better come up here for Avengers 2. That's for sure.
oh
That's
fuck yeah,
all right. Did you want to see Guardians of the Galaxy?
I would
Or no?
love to see Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay, we're gonna
I
pretend.
I didn't want to really ask because I didn't know you're in Ethan's situation. So
No, we are good for that. At least we have
okay,
said like, all right, we can spend money on this.
okay,
Yeah. Anyway, any last
all right,
Yeah,
things?
I'm going to that. I'm going to that with you guys.
Okay,
So yeah.
awesome.
want to get a party? Some pizza. Do some
All right,
things.
other games. Fucking Christ, Resogun. I played that just to see the update of it. I don't know. I don't think I like that game that much. I kind of like it, but I kind of don't like it. I don't know. It's weird. I'm not good at it. Maybe that's why I don't like it. But the update stuff is really cool. I was Meowcat and I was shooting shit, so that was fun.
Cool. I haven't played it since the
Yeah,
update yet, but I will.
yeah. Mutant Mutts Deluxe. That game is just okay. It was free for PlayStation Plus. It's kind of like it's kind of it's kind of it's not really 8-bit, but it's kind of the indie 8-bit thing that like I'm so sick of that Shovel Knight is not. But like the game that like when you look at it, and it's like, oh, it's retro, so I like it. And then like you play it, it's like, oh, is this one of those another retro games?
Yeah, it doesn't have the feel. I got you.
Yeah, it doesn't do it for me. So yeah, sorry. Other people might like it, but it's not for me.
A lot
And
of
other
people
than
like that game. Yeah.
yeah, I've heard people like that game, but yeah, it's not for me. And other than that, I played Doki Doki Universe. That game was pretty cool. It's different. Um, Pretty much the game is hard to explain actually. It's basically like this talking is I guess it's like a social simulator. I guess because like you're just talking to people and trying to get everybody to like you, give them presents for what they like. You don't really know what they like at first, so you just try different things until they like it, and um, then you'll form a relationship, and after that, you just go to a different planet. I like the art style for it. It's really weird and different. Not like
Yeah.
not in an adventure time type of way, which by the way, me and Sky got to talk about because that last episode. But other than that, yeah, that game's interesting. Not in a great way, but like in an actual interesting type of way. Um, so yeah, I might check it out more of it. That looks like a stop and go type of game. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's everything for me.
A nudist on the rating team. He reviewed it. He liked it quite a bit. Uh, he actually. I don't know if he reviewed it. I think he wrote like an opinion piece on it.
He did a
But
monthly passions.
and he did a monthly passions. Um, yeah, that's a good game. From what I understand, it is very much like a weird psychology type game.
Yeah,
That's it
it's
for
free
video
on PlayStation
games.
Plus.
I'll have to play it then. What else is free this month?
Doki Doki, Mermaster Rebirth. Shit.
Yeah, that was the one thing I'm like, holy shit, I gotta get that. Tower
Strider,
Falls
yeah,
free
Strider.
and Strider.
And Dead Space 3.
Yeah,
You can finally have that game and look at your planet fighting or whatever. You blow up.
yeah, I can
They-
actually play that game and see how they ruined it. They ruined that franchise.
Yeah, you
Apparently.
played 1 and 2, didn't you?
I loved 1 and 2. It was funny because like Zach and I did like a companion piece forever ago about Dead Space, and he kind of talked about what Dead Space 3 did wrong and why we both like Dead Space 1 and 2 as like survival horror games. So he said I should play it though. He said if I like the series, I should play it just to kind of see how it wraps up. But yeah, you fight people in that game. That sounds fucking horrible. So
Yeah. Oh, speaking of horror games, I might be playing through Outlast.
do
Just
it.
because. Yeah, I put it, I put it on Twitter. I was I was like just to gauge interest. Like, what if I played Outlast? I've never really played a horror game, so like, what if I played Outlast? And like, of course, my best friend Mark was like, going to tweet me like, "Do it, man! Me and Katie will fucking watch you do it." Like, yeah, I guess I don't know. Like, it's weird because like I haven't streamed like in fucking forever. I haven't streamed since I played through Strider, which is like a couple months ago. But like after streaming playing Guacamelee without talking to anybody and just fucking streaming the game, because like I was listening to the podcast like the entire time I was playing that game, and like I didn't even have like my microphone on. I was just playing the game and just like let people just watch me play, and like I don't know, it's still kind of fun.
Yeah, that's why like I'm so behind on my podcast because like I've been doing all this video content. Like anytime I've been playing games, I've been recording it or streaming it at this point. Not streaming it, but recording it.
Oh, holy shit! We didn't congratulate Jason.
I figured we say that for the news segment.
Oh, well, fine.
It'll segue into our discussion topic pretty easily. Well, anyway, I think we'll take a break now. And when we come back, apparently Tony's gonna join us.
Yay.
He's here. Yeah.
Hey, you sound so disappointed. What's wrong with you?
I would actually. Tony hasn't talked to me in like weeks, months. I haven't seen him since E3 or talked to him since then. So it's been about a month. But we'll have Tony.
Don't worry, it's nothing specifically against you.
I hope not. We'll talk to Tony in a little bit, and then we'll discuss our not really news, but our discussion topic of sorts. So we will be back in just a little bit, guys.
Shoot, shoot, shoot.
I'll send Tony an invite, and then I have to use the bathroom because I actually really have to use the bathroom.
They killed Root Beer Guy!
They went and they killed. They didn't even show it happening. They didn't even show it happening.
I hope you guys watched the first 3 episodes of Korra, by the way.
Yeah,
yeah.
We're talking about it at the end.
Okay, just make sure.
Remember,
Oh my God.
Adventure Time's off the cast.
Yeah, I got you.
Core is on.
I'll let you have that. I'll be back in a minute.
I can't believe
Right,
they did
And
that.
they killed Root Beer Guy.
Oh, there he is.
And then they brought everyone back to life, and they just had that one-shot Root Beer Guy still dead. Oh, that was so messed up. Tony!
Let's see. They had the Sky Witch back, and she looked way different. They
I think he had
had
like a unibrow or something. I don't know.
something. You wearing the shirt.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey.
What's up?
Not much.
Not much, man.
Hi, Alex.
He's not here right
Give me
now.
a drink.
That was there for him anyway.
Anyways,
How was work now? Tony.
What?
I said, how was work?
Who works?
I don't know. Where were you?
I took Alana out to dinner. Yeah, man. Sundays.
Well, how was your today then?
What's that?
I said, how was your today then?
It was good. It was a good day. I woke up and then I thought we were gonna play Dota, and then we didn't play Dota, and then I left.
Mm-hmm.
Cause Will got on Dota, and then like everyone was waiting for Will, and then Will didn't show up, so I left.
like,
Are you talking, Scott?
yes, I'm talking.
Okay, we didn't hear you.
When is this you waking up?
Me?
What time are you? Yes. What time is this?
Well, I actually woke up at like 10, then I went back to bed, and then I actually got out of bed at like 1. And then I was
Yeah,
on my computer looking at random shit on 4chan. And then Will's like, I'm getting on Dota. And then I was like, oh, I'll get on Dota. And I was like, hey, Will, let's play Dota. And he was like, all right. And then we waited for Garth to get out of the game. And then Garth was waiting, and we were all waiting for Will, who was away. And then I was like, I'm leaving.
Yeah, we had to go and do.
You cut out again, Scott.
We had to do packing stuff.
Yeah. Woo! 4-year anniversary.
Uh-huh.
Is that how long Alex and Evan have been dating?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. So let's see, Scott. I just got to Vesta Cave.
Vesta Cave.
Yeah, right after Ocean of Heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Beat that Neptune.
The Neptune wasn't that bad.
Well, I just wasn't prepared to fight a Neptune. But I somehow managed to spike through his defense.
Again, it's not that bad.
No, it's not that bad.
It's
Are
bad
you
when
now,
you're.
Shern?
It's bad when you're running a team like an Odin team, and you're like, God damn it!
Yeah.
Not to bring up poison.
Nabbershern.
I just downloaded Shovel Knight, so I am.
You're about to play
Yeah.
shit at Shovel Knight.
I need the charger on. What the fuck is that? Oh, here you are,
You
charger.
get it on your 3DS?
Yes,
Oh, okay. I would have got it on PC.
but 3DS gonna have an arena mode, and it has Street Pass. I can Street Pass with an option.
Yeah, I need to pick up Bravely Default.
Yeah.
I'd pick up Bravely Default first.
It's $40.
But it's so good.
But it's $40. I know it's good, but $40.
It's $60 good. I'll put it that way.
I know that. That AR movie, that's all I need for that game to be worth it to me. Have you seen that now, Machine?
No.
It's so amazing. Watch the Giant Bomb Quick Look, and they do it at the beginning.
Oh, that part with the crystal at the beginning?
Yeah! The AR thing.
Oh, okay.
Here's
Yeah,
Scott.
you move the DS around, you try and find where the person is, and if you kind of fucked up in the very, very, very beginning of it, while it's calibrating, it ends up being really weird and it's funny.
Scott, there's a tutorial for you. I linked it.
All right.
Well, hey tutorial heads, welcome to my YouTube page. Today I'm gonna do a tutorial on how to make a smoky fire. And if your parents are home, you probably don't want to.
What am I listening to?
Check it out. So you need 2 rolly papers. You need a little cup of some tobacco for a cigarette. You need green slime, which is a big bucket of slime. You need a glue pen, and you need something to start a fire. So first thing you gotta do is take the rolled paper and put some glue on it. Glue. And then you dip the second paper in the slime. Once you got it skunked up, you double stick them together. It makes a bond. The bond is going to hold it together.
What am I listening to?
Drop it in. Second thing you got to do is roll it in. Perfect. Get this out of here, and we're ready to flame on. It's a cool thing to do. You're not going to get in any trouble. It's totally fine. Does it smell good? Awesome. So,
What
it burns
what
up.
the fuck is
It
happening?
starts a
I
fire.
don't know.
You'll get in
What is happening?
No
Now
one
she's
cares to
watching,
address it.
being educated.
hospital.
I'm not watching anything. I don't even know what I'm watching.
You just want to stay home.
All right.
That's basically
Can we do this? Can we record now? Tony, do you have Audacity ready?
No, you're so quiet though. I can barely hear you.
Turn it off.
Well, turn up your speakers.
See, but everyone else is like fine. Hold on.
You later.
Let me fix my audio levels. Hold on a second.
You can adjust your hangout levels.
Huh?
Make me a little bit louder.
Yeah, baby.
There, I should be a little bit sharper now.
Sure. Works for me.
A little bit sharp.
We'll get
God
Audacity
damn
ready
it.
to go.
Audacity.
That's a really good snake, weirdly enough.
Scott, did you learn things?
I learned things.
Yeah, you did.
Do we get all the Adventure Time out of
Hello.
our system?
Here we go.
Okay.
Alright, we're good. I'm ready.
Okay, on 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Up.
Right. How you doing, Tony?
I'm doing. I need to turn you up even more. This is fucking ridiculous.
B
Oh,
is
Scott's so fucking loud now. Alright, it's gonna be fine.
If you go into your Hangout toolbox,
Oh man, Hangout
click on-
Toolbox.
click on the little speaker, or yeah, the speaker is volume control. You can bring me up and just make me louder.
I'm gonna maximize the Alex.
Is that too loud?
Oh god, now you're peaking.
Yep.
Okay, let's turn that down a little bit. Let's turn down Dota a little bit.
Are you playing Dota, Tony?
No, I'm watching Will play Dota.
That is no better.
It is better.
That is, to me, that is the same thing. Whether that's right or wrong.
So to be like totally clear here, Dota, I can see the corners on the screen, but I have podcast front and center.
Oh, okay. All right then.
Here, look, take a look, bro. Full screen 1, start screen share. Check out that podcasting shit.
That looks like some podcasting shit.
Yeah, and then on my other screen is all Audacity all the time.
All right, Tony, did you watch the first 3 episodes of Korra?
I watched the first 2.
Okay. Well, we're gonna be discussing the first 3.
That's fine. I'm gonna watch it after this anyway. So
Okay.
I also watched the first episode of Sword Art Online season 2.
I have not yet. I don't know.
It's kind of weird.
I bet. Like I don't doubt it. I watched the first half of Sailor Moon Crystal episode
Oh, man.
1.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
I need to watch that.
the
Goddamn.
first episode of Sword Art, it literally came out in Japan yesterday. So
Yeah.
I should not play this while I can't use music.
Scott's put away the binding.
You mean
It's
Shovel
Shovel
Knight?
Knight.
Oh, you Shovel Knight now? No,
Yeah.
you were on Steam. It says you're playing Binding of Isaac. So
Yeah, I opened that up during the break, and then I failed. So yeah.
all right, fair enough.
Fair enough. All right. Hopefully this isn't too loud. All right, we all good to go? We have our
Yeah.
emotions. That's a weird picture of Obama. News in gaming. Let's talk about what Tony's here.
What?
Hi.
Sounds like Tony is alive and well. Tony, what is it? What's it like? What's the weather like in Antarctica? I assume that's where you've
cold.
been. It's cold.
Um,
Okay.
Yeah, hot dogs fall from the sky, frozen ones though, so it kind of sucks.
Ah, damn, that does suck.
Yeah, but things are all right.
Chilly.
The magic is real.
The magic is real. It's good to know. All right. You been up to anything interesting, Tony?
How long has it been since I've been on the show?
Pre-June. was the
Okay,
last time you were on
so
the show.
so I got this super cool thing.
All right.
iPad.
You got an
Yeah.
iPad. Okay, what kind of
Yeah.
iPad did you get?
iPad Air.
iPad Air. Good choice.
It's like 1 pound. It's pretty nice.
It is exactly 1 pound.
Yeah,
Joe has
exactly
one.
1 pound. Yeah.
And he's real flaunty about it.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
What-
it's literally just my Puzzle and Dragons machine.
Is this all you use it for?
I mean, Hearthstone's on here too, but I don't ever play it.
Really?
It's the hard. Yeah, I mean, like I play it every once in a while, but like I play Puzzle Dragons, and I play threes on it, and then I use it to like browse the internet and watch Giant Bomb videos.
All right. Sounds like good use for an iPad.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I use it like I have a fucking calendar now, which is nice. that I can actually like put stuff on.
and organize and
And like oddly enough, I just found out that it synced my Facebook calendar to my normal calendar, and I didn't want this to happen.
yeah.
So now all this bullshit's on my calendar that I didn't care about.
Yeah, there's a complicated way to desync that, but
Yeah,
it's
I'm gonna do
complicated.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, your 10-year college anniversary is coming up, so be sure to put that on your calendar.
Yenlin's birthday is on the 21st of next month. Fun fact. I don't even know who Yenlin is.
Probably some
Anyway.
guy.
Minion said.
Yeah, Yen Sid. Disney spelled backwards.
Yeah, so it's been Magic, it's been video games, and it's been chilling with my main man Scott, pretty much.
Yeah, Scott tells us some fun stories. All right. Then let's talk about some news, guys.
Video games! What have you been playing?
First order of
Tony.
business.
What?
Oh, wait.
We gotta do this.
Have you been playing anything worth talking about?
Dota. I
Alright.
uninstalled League of Legends.
Are you fully on the Dota bandwagon?
Yeah, I don't play League anymore.
You watched the movie Free to Play, and now you don't give a fuck about Dota anymore, or League.
What?
Whichever one.
No, I have seen that movie, but I saw it way before I started playing Dota. And yeah, all I do is play Dota now.
Okay.
That and Tomodachi.
Fire
Life,
Emblem?
that's it.
And Fire Emblem, maybe?
And Fire Emblem sometimes.
Sometimes. How is Tomodachi Life?
It's cute. It's real cute.
Yeah.
I've been trying really hard to get Nabashin and GA together, but Nabashin is more in love with Scott. So
That's the same thing with, like, Alex was so in love with Scott. Like, he didn't even talk to girls. All he did was just hang out with Scott the entire time.
and
This guy
Scott's
went out
about to
with
get with Samus, and I'm super psyched
Scott
about
went with
that.
Naruto with me, and like he was doing like Naruto at the same time, but Alex was like, no, I don't care about girls. I want the Scott.
Yeah.
Nobody else
Luigi's a
Scott.
fucking player on my game. Like, he is a friend of every single other me on my island. It's pretty crazy. And everyone's like, man, Luigi's so awesome. And I'm like, just going to stare at you. And you're
In my
gonna die.
Tomodachi Life, all my little dude ever does is hang out with Damien and Ethan. And like it was funny is like I became best friends with Damien, and then I was like, it was like, do you want to introduce Ethan to Damien? And I'm like, yeah. And then we're all like best buddies now. So all we
Aw.
ever do is play Wii U together. That's it. And then Max Scoville tried to get with Yukiko, and then she fucking friend zoned him, much
Damn,
like Yukiko
son.
would do.
How
So-
come my knees don't do that?
Body
I
knowledge.
want to see that happen, but they don't. That doesn't happen.
He got so rejected. It was so funny. And then I don't know, like Harold invited Yukiko up onto the roof and said, "The fate of the world is in your hands and in your feet." And it was like that's the most interesting thing that's happened. No one ever talks to anybody in my little on my island.
It's weird.
They just want to talk to me, Alex's lookalike, because I'm apparently like the best. I solve all their
No.
problems.
The guy on the island is Alex, and you're his lookalike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me, Alex's lookalike.
Oh, okay. You as in the player.
Yes.
Understood.
All right. Anything you want to go in depth on, Tony? Dive deep,
In terms of Tomodachi Life,
or in terms of video games?
Dota's real good.
Okay.
All right, that's it.
That's it. All right. Let's talk about
That's
some
it.
news, guys.
News.
First and foremost, Jason A. Striker, friend of the show.
Yeah.
He's been on this show before.
Yeah, I was
You
so
worked-
psyched about this.
He worked at Game Informer. He's a great guy. I've met him personally. Nabashin has met him personally. Scott
Member
met
of
him.
Indus.
Tony
Interactive
met him.
Distractions.
Yeah,
Yep.
Interactive Distractions. He worked at Game Informer for what, 2 years? 3 years maybe?
About 3 or maybe
It might be
4. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
A little bit past Indus 2. Indus Fest 2.
Hmm.
Because Indus Fest 3 is when he went there.
Yeah. And that's when we met him. Yeah, he just announced on Monday, this past Monday, the 30th of June that he now works at giantbomb.com. I don't know about you guys, but listening to the Bombcast with Jason on it was the most surreal experience I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
It's like, I know this person. I've played Street Fighter with him until like 6 in the morning. For
We
like
talked about drama with him.
Yeah, it was such a cool thing. And him and Dan Reichert from Game Informer have both moved to Giant Bomb. Dan as the senior editor at Giant Bomb, and Jason as basically a stand-in for Vinny, since Vinny is now uprooting in Giant Bomb East Coast Division.
Don't you
video
mean
producing
Beast
over there.
Coast?
Yeah, the Beast Coast, man. We should make a day of just going up and visiting Giant Bomb East. Hanging out
No.
Just go in that really shady building,
there. Yeah, go in that really
find
shady,
their door,
shitty building.
knock on it. They just won't open. Then we leave.
Yeah, they'll be too busy like wrapped in cords.
It'll just be like the last time we went to New York.
Exactly.
Yeah, go up there, do nothing, and leave.
Except this time we'll go get like drunk with Rob James because that is how we will make it work.
Instead of getting Mexican pancakes.
Instead of getting Mexican pancakes. Oh,
Hey,
that
those
burrito was
pancakes
really
were
good.
great.
I bet they were. They look delicious. So yeah, that's awesome. That is a great thing. And Jason has worked very hard, and he's a hardworking person. I think he's qualified, and I think he's gonna do great there. And I want to see shenanigans of videos of him and Drew Scanlon getting up to shenanigans.
Did you
That
see
has-
him go play Street Fighter against Jeff Gerstmann?
I would love to see that.
They did a little bit.
Was it on
The Freedom Stream.
Okay, I'll have to see that.
Yeah, it was Street Fighter 2.
Okay. Who won?
I can't
Yeah.
remember who played
Jeff
there, like, because it was Jason was doing the chords for a while, the actual production side of it, and then I think they called him in to play a little bit because they're like, this guy likes Street Fighter, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, I can't remember who won between them, but they played a
Jeff
little
did,
Street Fighter too.
apparently.
Okay.
Jeff won.
Yeah.
Jeff
Yeah.
won.
Sounds about
Okay.
right.
He
Once
didn't
they
have a
start
stick. That's the
Killer
reason.
Instinct. That's when it's gonna get real intense.
He needs to fight stick though.
Yeah. Finally, though, Jason is at an outlet that will respect his decision to put Killer Instinct in the top 50 games of the year or whatever. Top however many games. I forgot what the number was. But in lieu of this, and we are not objective. Let's put that out there. We are not the objective outsiders that maybe you want us to be, because we do know Jason and we are friends with him, and that does affect how I think most of us feel about this. And it'll be mostly probably Nabish and I talking about this. We'll see. But the internet went rampant after these hirings were announced on Monday. The kind of general idea here was that people were disappointed, understandably so, and I totally get this, that Giant Bomb is a personality-driven site where the people of it are very front and forward. You know, they are the voices you're hearing constantly. You're hearing them and seeing them in videos. You're hearing them on the podcast, blah, blah. So you actually get more interaction with the personalities and ideals behind the site more than, say, most sites, I think, like Joystick or something. But people were disappointed that 2 white men were hired in lieu of something more diverse, like a female or someone of a different race. Something more diverse to maybe bring a different flavor or style or idealism to that group of people. And that's a totally understandable complaint and a totally understandable criticism that I agree with to an extent. As much as I think Jason is qualified for this position, I would have liked to see that, but am I happy regardless? Totally.
Yep.
But then basically people spoke up about this. Some people more negatively than most, but it was a general safe criticism that I have no problems with. I think that's a totally fair criticism, and it's not like some criticism. But then people, in the name of Giant Bomb, started attacking specifically a lot of females about this, and just going after them and saying horrible, horrible things, mostly through Twitter, from what I understand. And just going after these people that would at least speak up about, like, hey, I'm disappointed about this, or like I'm angry about this, that they just hired 2 more white people, and it's the same thing as everywhere else.
I
Just
don't think
drowning.
anyone was really disappointed about it. I think it was more just. I mean, I don't think anyone was angry about it. Sorry. I don't think anyone was angry about it. I think it was just generally just the disappointment of it.
Yeah. Um, and then these people in quote in the name of Giant Bomb, uh, just went after everyone and said horrible, horrible shit. And then it fucking very quickly devolved into a lot of people saying a lot of things, and me reading Twitter for 3.5 hours and being
I
more and more
know.
depressed. I couldn't
I
stop.
know.
You
It
have
was
a
a fucking
problem.
train wreck that you can't just look away from.
Yeah. And it was very disappointing in a lot of regards. I'll post a link that has kind of like a general summary of what happened. That's
Like anytime the
someone found.
I don't know if we want to reveal her name, do we?
We can. I mean, if you would rather not draw more attention to her, then that's understandable.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. Like the pretty much the figurehead for it. Like anytime she tweeted, it was just like pretty much like just the plea to say to stop
yeah.
because like it it's kind of a weird thing because like we have people like Phil Fish who are like outwardly spoken about their opinion and like and it's like it's kind of to the point that you want to say something like you want to say something, you want to vocalize your opinion, but you don't really want someone to talk back to you on your opinion.
Yeah.
And and that's kind of like it's kind of a thing that you kind of have to like deal with in like the weirdest way because like if you want to speak something about it, you kind of have to, especially when it's involved social media, you kind of have to back up what you say. You can't
Yeah.
just flat out say something because people want a reason. Oh, I don't like the Star Wars movies. Why don't you like the Star Wars movie? People want to know that. You can't just like just blanketly just say something and just hope to get away with it. Sometimes I even do that. I just want to say something just to say it, but I don't want to back it up. I don't want to argue about it. Just know I don't like this thing. But like you can't really do that, especially if you're even like a pseudo celebrity, honestly. And I don't know. That's kind of a shame.
Yeah. It was basically, you're speaking out against this, and any kind of criticism towards this topic just would garner you being attacked, in like not in like totally impersonal ways. And I think to an extent some people, including the kind of figurehead of this, responded very, very obnoxiously and very like equally as aggressive, and that didn't help anything. That happens though when you are under attack and you are or people are sending you tweets and messages on like every social media device, and they find your Facebook and start sending that shit to you, for example, then you are you're backed into a corner, and you are going to probably say very cruel things in response, just to kind of defend yourself. And I mean, yes, in the end, that doesn't help anybody, but it happens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really blaming anyone in particular for that. But the common complaint that was kind of launched during this was like Jeff Gerstmann kind of put out there like, hey, those people saying that they are representing or saying horrible things to people in the name of Giant Bomb, they're not part of our community. Stop that. Stop saying that you are. Instead of actually speaking out against the issue at hand, which is that uh, some females were kind of speaking out, saying like they were disappointed that a woman wasn't hired, or just someone that wasn't a white man wasn't hired, and they were being attacked as females, like as women. They were specific things were being said on that subject, and they wanted the people at Giant Bomb, like Brad Shoemaker, Jeff Gerstmann, Vinny Caravello, people that haven't really spoken up about this before, to say where they fall on these specific issues, and it just became a much larger conversation, very, very quickly.
Yeah.
And I was on Fantastic Neighborhood this past week to kind of discuss this with Harold Price and John Anderson. Um, and we pointed out that Jeff Gerstmann specifically, he kind of avoids political topics like this on the Bombcast. And I said I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I mean, like, we don't necessarily go after it. I think we're at this point not afraid to talk about it though. But he kind of avoids those subjects, and I think that's okay, because when you have a podcast that at its core is just a couple of friends talking about video games, you don't really want to go down that road, because you might create a lot more problems. And anytime you state your political opinions or beliefs, you're going to piss somebody off. And I think avoiding that is maybe not admirable, but understandable.
But there also comes to a point where you just have to tell people just to fuck off.
Yeah. And it got to that point pretty quickly, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And this is, I don't know if you've been kind of keeping up with it, but this was kind of something building up over the past week or so. And this was the tipping point where a lot of female games writers were openly talking about how frustrating it was in a male-dominated industry to kind of find equal footing, and then it built up and culminated in this, I think. So, yeah, it was frustrating. I don't know if Namashi knew had anything specific to say about it or not.
No, not necessarily. Because like it's the thing. Like when the person, like the figurehead of this, first stated this, because I saw a retweet of that before the explosion. I saw pretty much like the setting up of the device of like what she was feeling about this, and I was like, you know what, that's a very true statement. And I was like, you know what, I feel for you, and I'm sorry about that. And then I saw then she posted like her reaction, like when she was like in the middle of her podcast. And they were like actually that was her then like she filmed out her live reaction, and it just sounded so like pessimistic and like so like, oh wow, and what the boys using, and like, you know, not really like discussing it, but just kind of just being obnoxious about it. And I was like, okay, whatever. So like if you don't really want to talk about this the right way, then, you know, whatever. Then I just like unfollowed her. I didn't care anymore. And then like the explosion happened, and like everybody was talking about her, and it was like, and then I then I refollowed her because you know, like it's like it's kind of a weird thing to be like that, because like you're frustrated with it, but you didn't go about it the right way, and that's how I think what it really should have been. Like I could totally see that you're frustrated. You want more outward for females in the gaming industry, and like to voice their opinions and be bigger figureheads in the industry. But I think you just gotta go about it the right way. Like I don't want to call her like but being a mean spirited person is not going to get people to listen. Let's say that. Like you kind of have to go through it, and you kind of have to like somewhat bend over backwards just to get people to kind of listen to you in the right way, I should say.
Yeah.
Like standing up for what you believe in, standing up for what you think is right, but you know, don't be so in your face about it that people will immediately just not listen to anything that you're saying. She kind of went about it the wrong way.
Yeah.
That's pretty much where I'm coming from here.
Yeah, and I think that's a fair criticism.
Yeah, she 100% has a point, but she went about it the wrong way, and social media will kind of do that to you. And that's like the biggest thing about it.
Yeah, honestly. I'm not faulting her for it, because it happens. Like you get backed into a corner, like I said, and you say shit and you defend yourself as best you can under that kind of stress, and I get it. I'll say like I'm of the idealism, and maybe it's because I'm an optimist, maybe not. Of like the whole concept of two wrongs don't make a right is something that's kind of like my alma mater. I try to live by that. and just feeding the fire with more irrational rage is going to just make it worse, I think. And that's why standing up, doing your best to ignore the people that would rather take the low road, and make objective, or at least well-crafted criticisms and thoughts, and putting them out there as best you can, and trying to be fair to all sides of the argument. That is, that's what I try to do. It's idealistic. It doesn't always work, and it's not always that great. But I try not to, like, if you've got a criticism, present it as a criticism, as a mature thought, not as a this is fucking stupid. Not as a thought built from like frustration or anger or something. That is like, don't fuel the fire. Add, try to make it calmer. Try to make this a more adult conversation. And I get it's not that easy, and I understand if you're gonna diverge from that every now and again. But like you said, this is a very good point. I'm, to an extent, disappointed about this decision. I would have loved to hear a completely new voice on the Bombcast, but regardless of that, I am still happy with and I think this is just bringing into a larger conversation about games writing and covering games media, and that there aren't enough voices out there as it is. So.
Okay,
But-
now hold on a second. Don't lie. You'd have been worried if it was somebody that you didn't know.
I would have been
You
worried,
would have been worried.
But like, my thing is, like, out of all of the websites I read, I entrust Giant Bomb implicitly, and if they hired them, it's because they can make the chemistry work. Like, I was worried when Jason got hired. I'm like, is he gonna be all right there? Like, is he gonna fit in there all right? And not a problem. But I would have actually been excited about being worried about something new. I was worried when they hired Patrick Klepek.
Well, that guy sucks anyway.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Patrick's bad.
Patrick
Hey.
Klepek was a great addition.
Yeah, Patrick.
So.
Yeah, and like, and you see like how much shit that he gets thrown at him just for having like a more differing opinion than most of the members of the podcast do, or Bombcasters. Because he's more outspoken. He's more of an idealist than the rest of them are, and like, like pretty much ever since Ryan passed away, it's been like, oh, why don't you die? I wish it was you who died, Patrick, instead of Ryan, because ever since you came in and started being so editorial with your opinions of like different things, and like Kojima can't make a better ending or something like that, no one likes you because of that. But that's a different opinion. It's a different scope, and for what it's worth, that kind of Patrick being on the Bombcast kind of made it grow up, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it made it seem more of a mature podcast. It's because of some of the issues that he brought out. Not everything was a joke. And I kind of like it for that. And I don't know.
It's changed into something new and exciting because of it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was fucking horrible that all of this had to happen the week that it did, 1 year after Ryan Davis passed away.
Yeah.
So, but that aside, just to put my thought out there, that is what I think. That's what Nobishin thinks. If you have no thoughts to share, Scott and Tony, that's fine. If you do, feel free. Now is your time to shine.
Really.
Okay. I think this is an issue more close to me and Nobishin. But yeah, Tony, I know you're a fan of the Bombcast and
Yeah,
Giant
man.
Bomb.
They're so explodey
Yeah, exploding ups and stuff.
and stuffs.
Did you have any thoughts you wanted to share?
I mean, like, Patrick Klepek's the bomb. That's all I gotta say.
He's the bomb cast. But yeah,
I wouldn't go bomb cast, but bomb.
if you were curious, 8cn.tv has a pretty good article about kind of generally what happened, and kind of a blow by blow. It was very explosive, let's say. Forgive the play on words. But yeah,
And I think, like, overall, though, like, sure, it's not where we want it to be, but it's getting better.
Yeah.
And like, the only way it can get better is if we all work together. If we see past the idiots, if we give everybody a chance, then it'll get better. It's just a matter of us working together to make that happen.
And
And it's a
go
shame
ahead.
that like this had to be like something that will make it like it like for better or worse, this is going to make things better, even though it seemed like in the worst way possible. But yeah, it's going to make things better. Like hell, we have Cassie McDonald being like the
Kazi
editor in
McDonald.
chief. Did I say that?
You said
Yeah.
Kaza.
Well, I
Kazi
like
McDonald.
Kazal. Yes,
Kaza.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Cassie McDonald, like she's like the editor in chief at the Kotaku UK. That's a huge position.
Yep.
And like we have like I said, it's getting better. We have like transsexuals writing games and stuff like that. I'm just saying, like it's getting better. And like
The ideas are getting more open. I think the fact that we are having this conversation here on this podcast when 2 years ago we would never is the conversation is becoming easier to talk about, and that's a good thing.
now with that being said, we're hiring ladies for Irrational Passion. So if you want to be on this podcast and voice
That
your
being
opinion,
said,
sign up right now.
we're trying not to. We are not taking advantage of the situation, but
I said this a fucking year ago, or beginning of the year.
but Nobishin said this 6 months ago, and we stand by it. But yeah, I think that's like the only newsworthy thing that really happened, and that happened like on Monday. So that's it. Ready to move on?
Yep.
Sure.
I don't need Tony's approval. Well, let's just let's go right into
Who
this.
needs my approval?
Let's go right into
You're
this.
so Ryan Scott, man.
This mail sack. We have one thing. We have a voicemail from
Sack full of mail.
our good friend Silver PR. Now he said to me on Twitter, and I probably should have, but he said, "I'm sending my voicemail a day ahead. I come kind of strong in this one, and perhaps a review is in hand if it's podcast consumable." He seemed kind of worried that he might have gone too far over the line, but I'm checking the email. I'm not actually seeing it here. Did you send it, Silver PR? Well, apparently not.
Apparently it was too much.
It was too much. We'll never know. I'll check online. But he said he had to get his feelings out there. So give me 1 second. Can you guys fill air for me for a moment?
Scott, let's talk about Dota.
We could do that.
Okay.
I'm about to play this Queen of Pain.
I'm
Why?
playing Dota right now.
Why are you playing Queen of Pain?
Because
You should-
Will
you
invited
should-
me to play, and then I randomed and got Queen of Pain.
I thought you were supposed to record a podcast, Danny.
I'm doing that.
You can't do both. You can't have both. You can't have both. Yeah, Silver PR didn't actually send it. That's been a problem sending it. So. Good job, Silver PR. I'm gonna tweet him, and he's gonna be so upset. I bet.
I got a link for you guys to look at it really fast.
Okay.
Is it as good as the link I sent earlier?
I didn't even look at your link.
Scott did, though, and you heard it.
Okay.
Yeah, I
What is
know. It's extremely stupid. Hold on, I'm loading it up. Alright.
Is this noteworthy?
No, it's totally not. But
Okay.
Well, we're on break, so whatever.
We're not on break.
You
but
shut
this
up.
is
We're
gonna-
on
this-
break.
This is
Shut
gonna
up,
be cut.
shut up, Alex. Break time.
Break time right now.
Oh yeah, this. I saw this earlier today.
Oh, okay.
Well, sorry, they didn't see it, I'm sure. So.
Let me see. Hold on.
Silver PR is actually he's available right now.
Hooray!
So he might
This
be able
is
to resend
dumb.
his voice.
This is
Salad.
So this potato salad, it's got a Kickstarter.
basically I'm making potato salad. I haven't decided what kind yet.
stretch goal is $100. We tried 2 different potato salad recipes.
What the fuck?
$75. They have a pizza party. Is it
What's
weird
the
that
if you pledge $50, you receive a recipe book with potato salad recipes inspired by each country where we have a backer, along with a bite of the potato salad.
All right, Silver PR resent it. So he said give him 5 minutes so we can.
You should talk about this potato. Tell me about this potato salad.
Big stretch goal. We're really tearing into these stretch goals. I honestly don't know what is realistic anymore. So I thought we try to double the current number. $3,000. My kitchen is too small. I will rent out a party hall and invite the whole internet to the potato salad party. Only $10 and above will be allowed in the kitchen. The internet loves potato salad. Let's show them that potato salad loves the internet. Let's see what these backer rewards are. With $1, with your help, we'll be on our way to a successful potato salad. You get a thank you posted on our website, and I will say your name out loud while making the potato salad.
Amazing.
$2, receive a photo of me making the potato salad. A thank you posted to our website. I will say your name out loud while making potato salad. $3. All of these are gone, by the way. Receive a bite of the potato salad. A photo of me making the potato salad and a thank you on the site. $5 deluxe package. Choose a potato salad appropriate ingredient to add to the potato salad. Receive a bite of the potato salad. Blah blah blah. So everything before it. Platinum level for $10 or more. Hang out in the kitchen with me while I make the potato salad. And then everything before it. $20. Receive a potato salad themed haiku written by me. Your name carved into a potato salad that will be used in the potato. Your name carved into a potato that will be used in the potato salad. That's
This is
pretty
awesome.
A signed jar of mayonnaise, the potato salad recipe, and then everything else.
good. $25. The hat. Receive a potato salad themed hat along with a bite of the potato salad. And yeah. The $50 or more received a recipe book with potato salad recipes inspired by each country where we have a backer along with a bite of the potato salad, a photo of me making the potato salad, a thank you posted to the website, and I will say your name out loud while making the potato salad. The recipe book will have a dedication page with the name of each of our backers.
And how much does it have so far?
It has fucking $5,673.
In the pledge goal.
The pledge
$3,000.
pledge goal was $10.
It's 26 days left.
Who is Zach Danger Brown? Who is this person in Columbus, Ohio?
The person who's starting a
Potato
trend.
legend now.
His Kickstarter profile says, "I'm the guy who will be making the potato salad." There are 969 backers of this.
Dude, that's 969 bites of potato salad.
Yeah. Well, assuming they all pledged like $5 more.
So now Kickstarter is fucking flooded with a bunch of this shit now. It's gonna be at least. It's the start of a
Totally.
trend. So maybe this will be the downfall of Kickstarter.
It's-
Not video games, but potato salad.
It was first there was a Spelunky dance, and now there's potato salad.
At least that was $1.
Yeah, man. I donated $1 to that.
Oh,
that
you
only got
hypocrite.
They
I'm
only
joking,
got
I'm joking.
$216. Yeah, you know that video game Kickstarter. Ugh. Goddamn. I mean, let's be real here. The purpose of Kickstarter, we're still trying to define it, and I think this is appropriate usage right here.
But what about Mighty Number 9 asking for more money? Because,
Yeah,
you
Mighty
know,
Number 9 wants more money because he
almost
wants...
$4 million isn't enough.
Yeah, of course. Silver.
I mean, not to be like the judging Nancy. Like I don't know how much.
Judgy Nancy.
Well, here's the thing. The game as is, even if they don't hit any of the stretch goals, is still going to be a complete game. And like as right now, it looks very, very complete.
The game is already paid for, so it was like it's cool that you're adding extra bells and whistles. And
But
like,
is the reality here that you need this extra money to actually finish the game? We just don't know that.
The answer is no.
no, they said they
No,
said
the
flat out
game
like
itself is funded as planned. If none of the goals are made, if nothing comes out of the new Kickstarter, game's coming out regardless.
but if you
Yeah,
want a
if
little
the
extra,
second-
you could put a little bit more into it if you want to. If you want to.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
I don't like it.
It seems weird to ask for more money. I would like put the game out, and then if it sells, you use that money to add more content. That is how I would go about business. But if you can milk more money out of people, milk more money out of people, I suppose.
Seems like a solid plan.
Yeah, man. Get that money, awesome. So, you guys want to talk about our feelings while we wait for this voicemail?
Not really.
Talk about core until he gets ready.
Could, but I want to save that because I'm probably gonna end up cutting all of this, and then
Why? But we talked about potato salad. That's the
Yeah.
issues people want to hear.
I read Kickstarter goals, real classy.
Yeah.
He's just upset that that's a thing, Tony.
Yeah, here, no.
Let him have it.
I'll
Let
talk
him
to
have
you.
it.
Do you think they're gonna talk about all this shit on the
Don't stick it to
Bombcast
me.
on Tuesday?
If they do, it won't be that much about it. They'll definitely talk about it with Scoops and the Wolf, but I don't see them talking too much about it. Like they won't address the whole like women's and minority thing. They'll just address pretty much the community and saying like, hey, don't be dicks. I think that's what most of they'll say about it.
Yeah. All right, I just got it. Let me pull it up.
And here I thought you were talking about Giant Bomb talking about potato salad.
Well, I mean, I hope they talk about it. That's his real issues right there.
Yeah. That's what the issues people want to hear.
White people problem.
Yeah, so you should keep it in, Alex.
Yeah,
Hey, man.
I could, but no, I won't. Warren may be somewhat racy in some tangents. I apologize in advance.
Okay.
All right, we have a voicemail from Silver PR, and we're gonna do that. Watch the video version of this for some extra shenanigans, I guess. It's downloading, so please wait momentarily. Okay, so fair warning, this voicemail is apparently a little racy. I believe in free speech, so I'm totally okay with that.
Well, I'm a little bit rock and roll.
Oh, okay. I don't know the next part, so don't expect me to say it.
Okay.
I'm gonna ruin you forever. No, I'm just kidding. So Silver
Ruin
PR's
me
opinions do not
forever.
reflect the opinions of the Irrational Fashions hosts. Ruined.
Don't talk shit about the skin color of Puerto Ricans. I know it's all over the place.
What?
Yeah, please don't
What?
touch on that Silver PR. What? Who? What?
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 Talk about.
Who? What?
So it's loading. We're almost there. It's like this is like
Jesus
how
Christ.
I felt when I was watching.
How's it going, Irrational Passion crew? Silver PR here. Happy belated 4th of July
Yeah, I won't
to all
now.
you guys.
I'm
I hope
bottom
you guys
three.
enjoy your barbecues with your hot dogs and your burgers
I
and
burgers.
your fireworks and your guns and because
Oh yeah, guns.
America.
Yeah.
Also, for those that get affected by Hurricane Arthur throughout the East Coast, my thoughts and prayers. I hope everybody's doing good and well.
Was it a hurricane?
Get affected.
Wow.
But,
Yeah, that was a
life
hurricane.
goes on.
I don't know.
Not
I'm
to
sorry.
talk about games this week, guys. Either I play the same stuff, a little bit of it, because I had dedicated more of my time past week to either
Korra?
TV shows or anime.
uh,
So I'm just gonna go straight up for tangents.
uh,
Let's
Okay.
start with Cliffy B comeback. It's
Don't
getting
call
it out
it a
there on
comeback.
Twitter. It's just making a big deal, a big fuzz about it. I'm kind of lukewarm. It's been like what 2+ years since he left the gaming industry and just
Mhm.
got married to his hot girlfriend.
Y-
And
I mentioned this before the
making,
show.
Sweet, sweet loving his 2+
That you'll never
year
know.
honeymoon, I guess.
Yep.
You know, whatever he got in store for us, I hope it's something good. I know he's one of those
Resident
guys
Evil
that have like
7.
innovative
I don't know.
minds, and
Definitely.
he's more than a creator. He's a programmer, so he knows his shit.
I
And I
like
hope
Cliffy
that
B.
whatever he got in store for us is something new, because we need new in this new
More
gen
chest high
consoles.
walls.
But that's pretty much
Yep.
about that. By the time you will know my opinions next week when the announcement, perhaps of the announcement
I'll the announcement.
comes through.
Yep.
The next one,
Making a
Fox
Ninja
News
Turtles game. He
assimilating
needs to throw at the
Bioshock
table.
Infinite logo.
I
I'm
heard
not gonna
about
explain
this.
myself. I knew the moment I saw this on my workplace live. I know this is what gonna caught the attention of video game blogs, and Kevin Levine will make his opinion state. And I think it said something like ironic, and yeah, kind of ironic considering that Fox News, in my opinion,
Don't you
is the
think?
most conservative, racist news media channel out there. And Bill
Mm-hmm.
O'Reilly is the biggest pompous asshole of America. Just saying. And
Oh,
next
Bill
one.
O'Reilly.
Ubisoft screwing up their comments regarding some things regarding women characters on their games. I'm not gonna get into it. Through it, I'm just gonna say that Ubisoft, either if you have an intelligent thing to say, just say it. But if you're not, you just need to shut the fuck up. And
Mm.
people have
Preach.
their right to make their own opinions about this. I kind of see it kind of silly and stupid at times. But at the end of the day, this is white noise. And the mainstream
Racist!
consumer that will buy your games would not give two shits about this.
White noise.
It's
So
true.
you just need to either say something intelligent or just shut the fuck up and move along. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna make millions and millions of dollars out of these games. Just saying. This next one, and I'll say that I will apologize for my comments on this one,
Okay.
because the title of this one is called "Self-Entitled Motherfuckers" regarding PlayStation Plus.
Okay.
I always go to the PlayStation blog and read the articles, especially the ones regarding the update for PlayStation Plus games for the next month. This regarding the one in July because of Dead Space 3 and Strider and the other whatnot games. you know, you read the comments, or they're the typical ones like, "Hey, awesome, yeah, I was waiting for this one to come in," or the ones that, "Oh, this sucks," or "Oh, this update sucks, balls, blah blah blah." You get the positive and the negative ones. The ones that caught my attention were some in particular that they were like, I don't know. I think you guys should give us $5 per game that we own, because I already own these games and this is like the waste of my money for PlayStation Plus.
Wow, that's
And I go,
dumb.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah.
And my apologies ahead. Number one, this is not how the world works. And in your fantasy world, you need to gut check yourself. And number two, for yourself, that whoever listens to this and make those comments, my apologies ahead, but you need to stop watching yourself in the mirror, pretending to admire your 12-inch dick and big size balls, and go out there in the real world, socialize, and get laid. Because you need to grow the fuck up.
Oh man.
Just
Preaching.
saying. I
That's
digress.
not
Well,
too
thank
crazy.
you.
My apologies. If you get offended, go ahead on my Twitter at SilverPR and just let it out. At the end of the day, I'm just gonna mute you and block you, because seriously, you need to grow up. And
Mm.
that's all I have to say about that. And my last tangent regarding Transformers 4 movie that I saw the past weekend.
Okay.
It was an okay movie. I can give it like 3.5 stars of 5. The only thing that it
For reference here, Greg was like Transformers 4 is the best movie ever made.
Of
Just-
course he would.
Of
It's
course,
made for
yeah.
him.
I get it. But
Oh, I don't
for
give a
the-
shit about Transformers, but I saw this one part where I was like, oh my god, I must see it. Oh, I saw it. It's the best thing ever. And shit. I'm Greg.
bothers me is that I faced
I don't like
wrong
militia
so
now,
many
bro.
times in the movie, either because of stupid dialogue or because of the shameless plotted placement,
Mhm.
especially the Bud Light one. Whoever saw the movie knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, that makes me
That
more
was like
excited.
the grossest product placement in a movie that I have seen in the past 10
The
years.
Scott Pilgrim Burger King one is
Doesn't
pretty
even
good,
come
though.
close to the parody of Wayne's
Burger
World
King?
on their product placement. And
Is it
if you
Burger
know,
King? It might be another fast food restaurant. Remember the scene in Scott Pilgrim where like the bag is always facing the camera?
Is that Burger King? I don't remember
might-
that part.
It's either Burger King or some other fast food chain. But I think it's Burger King, but I don't know. Look it up. It's
I've seen that movie so many times. I have
If
no
you-
idea what you're talking about. I've never noticed it, I guess.
it's if you're familiar with Scott Pilgrim, I think it's like there's just like this absurd product placement when they're like talking around a trash can at one point, and there's just like a bag that's facing the camera every time you look. Every time they like change camera angles, it's like a fast food chain bag. It's funny.
Weird.
Very funny.
I do
What
not
I'm
remember.
saying.
I think that's funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. They need to stop it. At least the fans, like myself. But I digress. And before I go, guys, I'm gonna give you my quick marry, buff, and kill because it's been a while.
No,
Nobody has
Cora,
said
man, I'm
one.
disappointed in you.
So I'm gonna go through this one, and I call it my
This is so
Marry, Buff,
inappropriate
Kill
because of what we just
SSX
talked about.
edition. And Marry, Buff, Kill, guys. Kaori, Elise, or Zoe.
These are all from SSX.
That's all I have to say for you guys this week. My apologies ahead if everybody gets offended. Have a fun one. CLPR, signing out.
All right. Mary Buff Kill, I guess. Since it's
Yeah, Alex. Well, yeah, answer that, Alex. You're a pro woman, so answer this for him because you totally know these characters, right?
I think they're all beautiful in their own individual way.
However, one of them has to die, so...
You know what? In light of the situation at hand, I am going to opt out of answering this. I'm going to take the higher road here.
Taking the high
Alex-
road is saying we're going in order.
Oh, now you're just being I don't know, an apologist.
Yeah, I'm going to be an
Just
apologist.
You're pandering to the women. You just can't you can't treat them like equals. Why can't you treat them like equal, man? You have to be like, oh, I can't judge the woman. I can't say a woman's pretty because a woman's right next to me. You have to stand up, man. They want to be the same level.
All right. Okay. You're right. You know what? I don't know anymore. Out of all of them, I thought Elise was the one that I would probably marry, and then I think I'd kill the first one that he listed off. I forgot her name already. But yeah.
I don't feel like looking them up. I don't remember the names. I'm just gonna go in order.
Kaori, Elise, and Zoe. It would be marry Elise, kill Kaori, Boff, Zoe. There.
Okay.
Be happy. Don't judge me.
I
If
never
you
played
do, I don't
SSX,
care.
so I don't know any of these characters.
Yeah, I've never played an SSX game. No, I mean I've played like 2 minutes of one at somebody's house. They like handed me.
And
a
that was
game
the
to
Mario
control
one.
you. Yeah, it was it's definitely Mario one. No, it wasn't.
I've played one of these games before, but in these games, the characters, the faces, the name, they don't matter. What
They don't
matters
matter.
is the stats that they attach to the characters. That's it.
Oh
So
yeah,
we-
look at those stats. They're so,
So we-
big and voluptuous.
All right, Greg. All right. Hey, I made a Facebook post. I said I think I'm becoming a feminist, and Greg's like, "This explains a lot." Frowny face. And I'm like, that tells me everything about you, Greg. I love you to death, though. So, there you go. Anyway, Tony, Mary Boff, kill Kaori, Elise, Zoe.
Yes.
All right. Thanks for listening, guys. You can contact us in a variety of ways and be a part of the show just like Silver PR was. You can send us an email, mailsack@irrationalpassions.com. That's mailsack@irrationalpassions.com to be part of the mail sack. And you can leave us a voicemail at 404-590-1337. Keep in mind that standard long distance fees do apply. Follow each of us on Twitter. I am at AlFighter27, which spells just like it sounds. Tony's at Tony Horvath, all one
Does
word.
it sound just like it spells?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, weird.
And Scott is at WhatTechuz, all one word. And Nabeshin, Nabeshin 186. That's Nabeshin 186 on Twitter. Some other stuff, please rate and review us on iTunes. It helps us out a lot. So go to Stitcher Audio, Stitcher Radio, and then I don't know if it's audio or radio. I think they have like two things, but Stitcher, the app, and rate us there. That would help us out a lot too. Follow the show on Twitter at IrrationalPod for posts on the site and when the show goes live and all that good stuff. And tell your friends, please. Word of mouth is the best way to spread the love. And of course, go to IrrationalPassage.com for all your irrational-related needs. Now, we'd like to close the show out with an ending topic that's a little different, off topic, usually not about video games. Sometimes it is. But The Legend of Korra, the Nicktoons animation, has started its third season, and we all here love Korra. So we are going to talk about each episode the week after as they come out. So in a little segment we call Korra Talk. So tonight we will actually be discussing episodes 1, 2, and 3 of Season 3. If you do not want to be spoiled on them, please skip a few minutes ahead or just stop. This is the end of the show. Like, we talk about titles after we do a music thing. So, like, what do you?
And you already know what the title is, so.
Yeah, you already know what the fucking title is. So there you go. And if you are leaving, thanks for listening. I love you. But let's talk about Korra. So,
Sparky Boom Woman.
Sparky Boom Woman. So Korra Season 3 change. What's going on? What's happening? Mako is still a character. I'm angry about that.
You're mad that he still exists?
Well, I mean,
Such a piece of shit.
If he went and he wasn't a character, that would be worse for his situation. That means he just went, fuck it, I'm out.
I would have been okay with them leaving him in fucking Republic City, honestly. I don't know where you're at, Nabeshin, with this, but I'm loving the sister romance growing between.
Oh, I'm loving that. I'm loving that a lot. Like,
Yeah.
if that's all we get, and just them like torturing Mako for the rest of the season, I'm okay with that. Honestly.
Yeah, that would be perfect. Like, whatever. Like, they brought out in the best way.
Yeah, I don't mind Mako. Like, I don't mind him, but like what the situation is right now, we're just like, fuck Mako. Let's just do our own like sisterhood of traveling pants thing. Yeah, I'm totally with that.
I think they're into each other.
Probably. Ship it, guys. Send it off.
It's all done.
Fanfic.com. So I didn't really have any expectations going into this season, but like this fucking team of supervillains idea is getting me real excited.
Yeah, dude, they seem cool.
They're assembling. The anti-Avengers are assembling. What do you guys think of that?
The Legion of Doom.
The Legion of Doom.
Yep. I like that, especially because Zuko's in it.
Well, Zuko's involved. Fucking, I was like, wait, Zuko's still alive? And then they did that, and I was like, okay. I mean, I like Zuko. I like his new voice actor too. The grizzled old Zuko with his face scar still. He rides a dragon.
Scarface.
Because he's Zuko.
Yeah, right?
I thought that was good. I don't know.
What
do you
about
think
Aladdin Jr.?
Aladdin Jr.? Oh, fuck, yeah. What is his
Kai.
Fuck that kid. So, like, how do you guys feel about this whole, like, oh, airbenders are showing up? I'm so happy Boomy's an airbender because I love Boomy. Fuck everyone else.
Yep.
Boomy's the best. So I'm so glad that he just gets to get up to shenanigans now. But, like, I was... Right off the bat, they're like, all right, we're going to go fucking kidnap all the airbenders, basically. I'm like, this isn't going to work. Like, what are you doing? like, hey, you have to be a monk now, because I said so. No.
No. I was a fan of the dude who lived in his mom's basement.
Oh, yeah, that guy was great. I'm like, I didn't know Greg was an airbender. It was fucking weird.
He totally would be the fucking airbender.
But yeah, like, there's just airbenders cropping up. I don't know. Are, like, lion turtles loose? I don't know. What's happening? I want to know more about that.
No, because the, what's it called?
Harmonic conversion.
Harmonic conversion. Yeah, because that happened. It's
I
just
know, but like I
fuck
want to know the
everybody.
details.
Them dirty deets.
I'm sure they'll probably get into it at some point. That'll be like the middle part of the season. What do you guys think of the Earth Queen? So this was in the third episode. Tony had only seen the first two for people's reference.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a bitch.
Yeah.
But like, she's a good bitch though.
She's a good kind of bitch.
Not like really love to hate, but like it's like someone you can hate and everybody be like, yeah, we all hate her type of thing. Like you can all rally around this universal. I don't like her, but like I don't know. Like I mean, it's definitely different from someone like Amon or Unalaq. Unalaq sucked as a villain, and I don't think she's gonna last. She'll probably last like 2 more episodes, and that's about it. But like I don't know. Like she's interestingly bad in an interesting way. I guess if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean like Unalaq did suck. I mean, obviously the main villain here is kind of be this group of people that the White Lotus were trying to keep captured. I liked all the different prisons also. Like the prison for the waterbender.
Yeah, they were cool.
Also, what the fuck? The waterbender has no arms.
Dude,
and
but she has water arms.
And I was like, what? Because that was like, that's kind of like a fucked up thing. Because Ethan and I were watching it together, and he's like, is she missing an arm? I'm like, I don't think she has any arms. And then she immediately gets like water arms, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? It was real fucked up, man. Like that freaked me out, genuinely.
Good.
And then, go ahead.
Also about the Earth Queen. You know, did you like pay attention to what she was saying? Like how she like doesn't like she doesn't like the Avatar and doesn't like Zuko because of pretty much what they did in that in that book in the comic I showed you.
Yeah.
Like when because like he was feeling like the Earth Kingdom should have like more pull. Zuko said no, then Aang got behind Zuko, and it's like they were like instead of like separating everybody, it's like bringing them together, and that's how they made Republic City.
Yeah.
So like that's pretty much coming off from that.
Yeah, I like that like conflict is actually representing itself because Republic City, as like neutral territory for all the nations, was built in Earth Kingdom Nation because they got fucking plenty of room to spare. Let's be real here, but
So much room. Take a look at that map.
the Earth
So much,
Queen was
Matt.
not happy about it, for obvious reasons. But like, you know, beggars can't be choosers, I guess.
Doesn't warrant what she's doing there.
Yeah, she's basically. I like this idea of she's like fucking using taxes to steal money from her people. Very Robin Hood-esque. And you know, maybe that plot line will actually be interesting. They started a lot of threads here in these.
Well,
first
I wasn't
three
talking
episodes.
about that, but you know what? Yes, that too.
Scott, what'd you think? What'd you think of everything?
I want to say my favorite part was the Bolin family.
That was really good. All of Bolin and that was really good. And it had a pretty good moment in it too. And then Beast Boy showed up. It took me a couple minutes to recognize that it was Beast Boy.
Beast Boy? That's his voice?
The one, their cousin.
Yeah.
It's Beast Boy. That's his voice actor.
Oh, maybe I wouldn't. Yeah,
I
maybe
was like,
you say that now, I'll probably
I
pick it up right
recognize
away.
him from somewhere, but yeah, if you hear him again, now that I've said that, you'll be like, oh yeah. But yeah, no, it's good. I'm excited. I like this team of villains, and like it ended. The Earth Queen episode 3 ended with Zuko in the ice prison, and kind of like preemptively there. But like it seems like this group of people that now has an airbender kind of get together, they will it'll be quite the threat. So I'm excited.
Sparky Boom Woman.
Sparky Boom Woman. She got an eye. She got that third eye probably.
Oh, they're so
You know.
screwed without Sokka, and you know it.
Yeah, because you know Sokka's got this, man.
You know that's how they won against the.
I know. I remember.
Yeah.
So good.
Now that they don't have somebody like that, they're so done.
Hey man,
It's
Son's
so
gonna take
done.
up the reins.
You know, like I know they won't. I'm so excited to see Sparky Boom Woman, and I'll tell you why. Because that's why I'm so
Tell me
happy
why,
about
not
it.
machine.
Because like Sparky Boom Man was like a 2-episode character. He was just there for like half a second, and he was gone. And he was such a cool concept, and like it was like he was just gone. And then they decided to bring that a connection to it and make it like a bigger character. And obviously they won't say Sparky Sparky Woman. I think it'll be a little bit too on the nose that they say call her Sparky Sparky Woman, but just seeing her and just like me just screaming at Sparky Sparky Woman, that just makes me so happy. That's to even think that this could come back. There's something so obscure that could come right back into the series. That just makes me so happy.
Yeah, that was like a fun thing, and I like that Zuko just kind of threw back to. He's like, I hired somebody just like her to kill the Avatar once. I mean, it didn't fucking work. All right, I failed, but I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm dealing with. So I like
I
that.
tried to kill the Avatar because she ruined my wedding.
He ruined everything. So I'm excited to see where this goes. I'm excited to see more change. But
No,
episodes
no, you don't get that one.
episodes 4 and
Sit in
5
the corner of shame
will
for the
be,
rest of the episode.
episodes 4 and 5 will be going up. It's
Ooh.
gonna be 2 parts every night apparently. Look at this calendar.
What's like the regular release? I don't know the release schedule here.
So it's every Friday.
They're gonna release 2
Which
episodes.
sucks.
Pretty
But
much.
they're doing 2 episodes every Friday until the end. So
Every Friday, okay.
Yeah,
So-
besides this week.
So episodes 4 and 5 will be, yeah, they took this week off for the 4th of July. So 4 and 5 will be coming out on July 11th, 6 and 7 on July 18th, 8 and 9 on July 25th, so on and so forth. Through August 8th. So you only have to deal with this for like 5 weeks if you don't like Korra. But if you do like Korra, then you're one of the good ones. So, there you go. Good show.
Oh, one more thing. Do you feel this is more of like Avatar 2 than Legend of Korra ever been?
Yes.
If you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Like this seems more like hey, this is actually our gang getting together. It's not cause like even season 1 and season 2, like it seems like anytime they got together, it was maybe just for like not even that long, like maybe an episode or 2, and that was it. But this time, it seems like this is actually the gang going on adventures, going from place to place, not just staying in Republic City the entire fucking time.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm really, really excited for this season. This seems like Avatar: The Last Airbender again, like more than it's ever been in like the other season.
For
And-
better or for worse, I think.
Yeah.
Because like,
Because like some people might rebel because like Core was trying to be original, and now they're just going back to the old formula. But hey, I kind of like the old formula as well. So.
because like,
I mean, hey, they gave you two. They gave you 2 of original, and now they're going back to an almost original formula. Almost, and it makes sense too.
For me, like season 1 was like its own thing. It lived in its own world, and it was awesome. As like this is what the world would be like after Avatar: The Last Airbender happened, and it felt different. And then season 2 was kind of like Avatar, the origins, and then this feels like Avatar 2. To me, to put it in how I think of it in those terms. But yeah, we will continue to talk about Korra, and we will
Yeah, Korra.
see if it gets better, gets worse. We will be the judge. So, either way, Asami, Korra, sister romance for life.
That's so far the best thing. So.
Yeah. Because
I'm sorry. I still like the Booming family.
Although Boomy's good. Boomy's close second.
No, I'm talking about the Bolin family thing.
Oh, the Bolin family. Boomy for me is close second. Then Bolin family.
And you totally see something coming too. By the way, like with Kai and what's it, Sakara? I think her name is.
Chitara, yeah, something like that. She's got the weird.
Yeah, like you totally see like you totally see Jet all over again. If you remember Jet,
Yup.
it's just gonna be that all over again, and that kind of bums me out.
Except for they're going to be stuck with them the entire time.
Although this whole Earth Queen thing capturing all the airbenders, and what is the Dai Li just always up to no good? Like with their rock hands, they're just shooting rock hands, kidnapping people. Always, they're just whatever the Earth Dai Li are doing, it's not good. They're bad people always. So I was disappointed by that, but. The Earth Queen capturing all the airbenders.
I mean, hey,
for
you
her
know how
army.
Ba Sing Se is. You know how that place is.
Yeah, man. Tales from Ba Sing Se, man.
Be
Never forget.
fair. Be fair. You
true.
know how that place
It's
is.
seedy. It's underworldy. It's good. It's good. More Ba Sing Se. So I'm excited. All right. then we will. That's it. That's Core Talk. We will
That is the
return.
talk of Korra.
We will return in 2 weeks for more Core Talk, and then that'll be consistent from there. But thank
And
you
Greg and Evan will
guys.
like it.
And Greg and Evan will be like, "Fuck this," and then Evan still won't be here for our 4-year anniversary. I texted him, "Happy 4-year anniversary" with a frowny face in our group thread, and he responded, and he didn't even spell out the word year. So.
Sounds about right.
That monster. Thank you guys so much for listening. I really appreciate it. All of you guys out there are amazing. And
You didn't
I love
pimp
y'all.
your interview, by the way.
It should be up by now. By the time you listen to this, Shovel Knight interview, Evan and I sat down with a couple of people from Yacht Club Games, Ian and Aaron, and we talked about Shovel Knight and kind of like what's to come, some of the details behind it. I had a few questions. Jarrett sent us the majority of our questions were from Jarrett. He did a great job providing.
Sorry about that. I plugged that on it.
It's fine. It was easier. It was more condensed. It was shorter, so there's nothing to worry about. But yeah, that should be out the same day as this. It's pretty short. It's about 40 minutes, and it's good. You should listen to it. If you are at all curious about Shovel Knight or have played Shovel Knight and like it a lot, then you should listen to it. But yeah, that's it. That's all. Go check out IrrationalPassion.com for anything else. But thank you guys for listening. Silver PR just tweeted me and said if time, we should do a hot minute to remember Ryan Davis. But I don't even remember what hot minute was. But if you are listening to this, you should go watch the Hotline Miami quick look on GiantBob.com.
Yeah, it was so good.
And remember fondly of Ryan Davis because he was an amazing person, and I was lucky enough to meet him and have a good time with him. So I think that's a good place to close out the show. Thank you guys so much for listening. I've been Alex O'Neill, your host this evening. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Nabishin. Thank you, Scott, for joining me. To all of those listening out there, play your games, stay rational. We will talk to you guys next week.
Title, Sony.
Tony, you gotta
Alright,
do
titles.
this part.
I will do this part. Titles. Sparky Boom Man. Greg's White Power Fantasy Without Power. The bane of my existence. He's the coolest. You're too slow. That's a weird picture of Obama. Yen Sid's birthday. The fate of the world is in your hands and your feet. Beast Coast. Potato Salad Kickstarter. Judging Nancy. I'm becoming a feminist. That explains a lot. Bayonetta 2 and Persona 5.
Go pre-order Persona Q, people, if you haven't already.
Even though they're changing all the voices?
Changing 2.
Yeah, I know. I'm joking.
I'm not terribly upset about the Margaret one. I don't know what this woman sounds like. She might do a good job. So
You don't give a shit about Naruto.
I do give a shit about Naruto.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Oh,
That's
God.
the one that upsets me. I don't know. Like I
Eldezilia too. Man, God.
who are they changing to Zillia to? I always forget.
I don't know. You don't tell me. I don't care.
I believe they might be
I don't
changing
care.
Elise. But the thing is, like the main character doesn't have a voice. He's a silent protagonist.
Well, that's weird.
It plays like Dragon Age. Like you have dialogue options and you don't speak.
Oh, that's dumb.
It's
Why?
Weird, right? It's weird. It's a choices-driven game.
I did not know this.
Yeah, I didn't know this either. I think that's what I was talking about, and you might have misinterpreted. But I believe they might be changing Elise. I know Leia, Mila, and Jude are all the same.
Isn't Lee's your favorite? The super cute one?
She is. But she's older now, so it might make sense for her to sound a bit older. We'll see.
Okay.
But yeah, Persona Q is still gonna be good. Whatever. Like, as long as they don't fuck up Rise, which they won't, because Laura Bailey will always
Reese's
be
going to
doing
be
voice
really
acting.
bad in Persona Q, I promise.
Fuck you. Fuck off.
The title.
I like Potato Salad Kickstarter.
Did also have to keep that in.
We're all split.
No, that's getting cut
My
one way or
favorite
another.
is
Oh, God.
the fate of the world is in your
Oh,
hands
please
and your feet.
Alright, my headphones came out for some reason.
What was Greg's white power fantasy?
When we were like making up what Greg was doing, I was saying like he did a great power. Like that other thing, he was doing great in League, and then like he lost his power.
Oh
so I was like,
yeah.
so that was I don't know.
And
I
then
was
he
trying
was
to be funny.
racist about it.
Yeah. And then he lost his power, so white power,
Without
fantasy,
power.
without power. It was funny at the time.
It was funny. That's all that matters. If it was funny at the time, that's all that matters. I like Beast Coast.
I'm sticking with the fate of the world is in your hands and your feet.
I'm kind of with Scott with that one.
Alright. I can get behind that one.
Sure.
Alright. I'll say the title. Tony, do you think you can say the episode number for me?
It depends on what episode number this episode is.
185.
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, I hate that
That was
number.
186 though.
Fuck that, man.
Fuck 186.
Garbage.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb.
Because you hate me.
I'm saying the fate of the world is in your hands.
Okay.
This is the Irrational
Publishing
Passions Podcast,
186.
episode 186.
The fate
That's
of the
not
world
the right number. That's the wrong. It's 185.
Good. Good. That's what I wanted anyway.
Do it again and
Nope.
do it right this time.
Nope.
All right, then someone else will do it. This is Irrational Passions Podcast, episode 185.
The fate of the world is in your hands.
And your feet. Nope, I took it from you, Scott. You can't have it.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, there was this moment where you started talking, and I didn't think you were gonna say it, so that's why I said it. That's what happened.
You were
Alright,
supposed
guys-
to keep the pause from the game.
Well, he didn't pause. He just fucking said it.
Oh, okay.
All right, you can stop recording now. Please get me this audio file right now, because I have to edit this tomorrow.
That's fine. You'll have it tonight.
Okay, good.
How about we all stay on and do it right now? Right now!
Okay,
I don't know.
I'll end this broadcast. Thank
I'm
you
not
for
doing
watching,
anything.
everyone out there. We love you.